I'm doing the show before the show.
Yeah.
Hey, Alexa, it is 6:30 in the house of sewing. I hope everybody is doing well. And I'm talking over my Alexa because it doxes me every time it tells the weather. How are you today, Tammy?
Back home and out of the snow, so we're doing good.
Awesome. Awesome. Coach,
We're doing
how's it
great.
going?
Doing great. I'm in an undisclosed location, hence the title, the name. But yeah, we're doing great. It's been a wonderful day.
Did you go anywhere interesting?
I did go places. I did go to somewhere very interesting. Yes.
So did I.
Build something on a bucket list.
That's actually kind of a coincidence.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because today, hold on.
Oh,
Today, oh, whoops.
Not me.
I'm glad I didn't.
Something glorious happened. Something amazing happened here in the House of Sewing because it's my birthday. I met Coach. I went to the road to California. I actually said it. I didn't say QuiltCon. I went to the Road to California Quilt Show, and I am utterly and completely impressed. Am I indoctrinated? Am I a quilter now?
Yes.
I'm more of a hang-around.
Oh, I was trying so hard.
I'm a wannabe. But yay, look how amazing this is.
That looks fantastic.
You went too fast. People didn't even hear who gave it to you.
Well, I'm still on prednisone, so I apologize, and this is my disclaimer. I'm still extremely sick.
You just went from 0 to 1,000, like you rocketed out.
I'm ready. I'm ready tonight. Hello, everybody. I want to say hello to Terry. Hello, let's see. Katie came in early. Hello to Rita. Great to see you. Judy, as always, great to see you. Ollie Baba, hello. Shalom. Katie's Crab.
Hi,
Yay.
Ollie. Hi, Terry.
Hello, Tasha. Yay.
Yes, I did, Mona.
Okay, blanket hi to everyone. Hi, I'm here.
My birthday is well, I'm gonna live stream on my birthday and cry live on YouTube. I'm kidding.
Hang on.
So I couldn't tell you.
Oh, we're
I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry.
Yay.
I didn't even tell Tammy until today.
They left me out.
Everyone knew that I was going away. They just didn't know where I was going. And so on.
Read the disclaimer.
Read the disclaimer. Yes.
It's been a while. Hello, everybody. Great to see you, Moni. I'm out of Mona. Hello.
Hi, Tasha.
Hi, Tasha. Hi, Mona. Hi, Rita. Hi, Judy.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody else who I missed.
You guys, he is the same in person as he is on the screen. Full of conversations, lots of stories, and full of laughter. Absolutely.
Yay. Hello, Pam. Great to see you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And I was trying really hard to bring him over to the quilting side.
She just hasn't figured out how to do it right yet.
We're getting there.
If they'd invited me and told me about the plans, then
I told them this is the first of many quilt shows that we're going to go together.
I'm actually gonna I actually filmed a little bit. I will be releasing a video in my I had a great time. I was really impressed. Those quilts were amazing. They were works of art.
Yes, they were.
The skill is I was just marveling at the skill, honestly.
Rita asked if I went to the thrift store.
No, it is day 25 of a no buy.
Oh,
William couldn't go in there because he would be too tempted.
He would just send me in.
Yeah, he would have to wait out in the car.
Oh.
I thought about it, but I was like, no, I'm not even gonna Google it. I'm not even gonna mess with myself.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thrift store, and there he was, hanging out.
Absolutely. Today, I was impressed. I was really impressed, though. I did see a lot of amazing people. Some people were like, when people see me, with my cowboy hat. It throws people back. So a lot of people were saying hello to me.
Yes. I will concur with that conversation.
A lot of people were like, hello, hello.
And I'm like it's like I was his security detail. I was like, keep going. I'm just kidding. No, we'd have fun. I was trying to get him to like he was looking at the long arms, fabric.
You were looking at the
Just
long arms, William.
everything.
Did they let you play?
They
He's
would have if I really pushed, but I
Yeah.
was more, I was there as an observer. I was there as an
Because
observer.
you missed an opportunity. You put him on the long arm and you let him play. That's what.
Well, yeah. But then I didn't want to get him hooked because I told him how much the starter one was with all the computerized and
That's
he got
like.
choked.
Well, yeah. But then he wants to play and see what he can do before he buys that.
I've always
That's
wanted.
what the rest of us do.
Oh, I got to talk to a representative of More Sewing and be like, I watch all of your boss's video. For the past 5 years, I know everything about your job. Yay, Joydy, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Please tell me they give you an application.
You're gonna have to show when everybody gets in
Absolutely.
here. You're gonna have to show the quilt again.
Hi,
I
Joyce.
will.
Like I said, you went from 0 to 700 in 2.3 seconds.
Because I'm still on prednisone, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm still floating from the high from the quilt show. Hey, this thing is so warm on my lap.
I'm telling you.
Now you know why we do it.
Yeah. And there's the batting is warm and white. White and warm, warm and white.
Warm and white.
Warm and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh,
No,
you have
actually,
to enjoy it.
that's awesome, Pam. I'm taking as much time as I can off this year from
Yeah,
thrifting.
I'm proud of you. Proud.
Oh, and overspending.
Mhm.
Trying. I'm still
We're-
awake and
we're not
watching the building.
We're not talking about what I spent today.
Great to see you. Great to see you, Jordy. Hello, hello. It was amazing. I liked walking around meeting the vendors. People were, they're trying to sell stuff, so they were on their best behavior. Everybody's representative was forward, foot first, and ready to go.
Yeah. It was really a good time.
Now,
I
would
mean, I'm
you?
glad it wasn't as crowded as it was yesterday. It was like a snail pace yesterday when I went through.
So you went 2 days.
I went 2 days. I kind of like scoped it out. Yeah.
So
Everything I needed to see.
are they still going on tomorrow?
No. Today was their last day.
So it's just a 2-day.
No, it's the 22nd through today.
Oh, okay.
So it started on Wednesday.
Ah, okay. So we need to play more time. Gotcha.
But there's classes that start as early as Monday.
Ooh.
So you can spend a whole week here.
That's what I did when I went to Paducah. Spent the whole week.
That's how they capture you.
No, I didn't. Oh.
Oh, pizza crust.
I was really surprised though by all of the by the variety of what they had. And no, I didn't purchase any fabric.
I because I would never lie. No fabric.
So you guys keep saying no fabric. So was there a purchase made?
I purchased something.
Okay.
I am still on my no buy for
He did really well.
2025.
I'm very proud of him.
I'm like a ship in the Arctic just cutting through an iceberg.
Oh.
I miss going to the bins.
They kind of are, Shalom.
I did but do you want to know, Ollie? I was this close to the jacket and still never put it on.
You know what the funny thing is? It was offered 100 times
I
too.
know, but I said I was just going to try it on. You can take a picture and take it back.
So the point system has officially been obliterated.
No,
I'm gonna mail it to you.
I'm still at 51,000 something points. Ollie, what am I at? Come on, I need it in the chat, please.
You were above that. You were at the point of getting it.
I had like 51,000 points.
I brought it with me with the intention to give it to you, but
Yeah,
but
we just never got there.
I literally go in all directions at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm in Ontario.
Paladin, stop.
That's where Road to California is. Every year. So where will I be at this time next year? I'll probably be right here.
I had a great time. It was a good experience. A while ago, I went to what I consider more a fashion exhibit that was in downtown Los Angeles. This was my first quilt show. I went to something where they sold jackets and patches. It was this huge expo years ago at the convention center, but I have never been to a quilt show like
so
this.
Joydy, William and I went to Road to California today.
I had it. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. I had a great time.
Trying to get him to the dark side. We're trying to get him to the quilting side, girls. We can do this. He's going to make this ethnic quilt.
I love this comment.
Well,
I know exactly what happened to Shackleton. Oh, great times. Yay. It's great to see everybody. I didn't think I was going to be doing a live.
You can't have hat. It isn't yours. Oh, I don't want the hat. The jacket.
Yeah, it's the
jacket. The jacket was seriously like just right behind
I
us.
just want a peacock jacket.
Oh, I know, Rita. I know there's quite a few ladies that would love that jacket. Just, I don't think I'll ever get that far. Then I'll have to go. Oh, I did good. Ollie gave me 50. Ollie's giving me more points.
You're at 56,000.
And you introduced me to a whole new world, a new addiction to ruin my bank account.
Hey, okay. So I gotta tell you
about that.
So I went and cleaned out that sewing lab that I've been telling you guys about.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing quilts of valor and teaching 4-H, lessons, all that kind of stuff. There's so much fabric in there, and a lot of it is scrap.
Mm-hmm.
So our first project coming up is going to be a crazy quilt. So the kids are going to come in and do crazy quilt blocks. And there's corduroy and denim that's going to go into rag quilts.
Awesome.
So there is purpose in all of the fabric you already have, William. And you can just turn it into quilt pieces.
Oh,
you do not have.
I could.
You could even use the littlest bits of scrap.
Oh, is she challenging you? See how easy? Why when I do it, you just blow me off, but when Tammy does it, oh no, I'm just kidding.
Because okay, so here's the thing. I don't challenge you.
I'm gonna play this.
I challenge him.
I did go today, Joydy. I had a great time. It was funny seeing the looks from everybody when I was wearing my cowboy hat, my Willie Nelson shirt, my vest, and of course my Wranglers, and I got quite a few looks from people.
Yeah. Oh, they were all looking at him.
I stand out. No, I do. I know that I stand out, especially with my new hat because it's extra pointy. So
the only cowboy there.
Every person I walk by, and it's weird. People feel it's their duty to say hello when they see a cowboy hat. They're saluting the hat. They're not even talking to me. They're talking to the hat.
They are. They absolutely are.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you.
All right. So, Ollie, do I get extra points for a quilt? Don't worry. It'll come next year.
Making pillows with stuffing. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we could use pillows. That could be a future project. That could be a sewing project for H. I don't mind doing craft stuff too.
He definitely, Shalom, he definitely would have been my security if I needed it. Absolutely.
Nobody's coming at either one of us. We still go like we definitely stuck out, but you know, we were the youngest people there probably.
Yeah. Yeah, we were pretty close to being the youngest people there.
I think that's one of the reasons we stuck out.
That would be it too.
Yay! Hello. Oh, it was great vibes, Joydy. Great vibes.
It was really entertaining. Yeah. Chaps.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's missing. You're missing your chaps.
I do have that 80s Chuck Norris look. It's the hat. It's the hat. And I'm going to tell you, as somebody who used to work outside all the time, my cowboy hat has saved my skin. So I will. And I was in a car accident, and it actually literally saved my neck because my bill hit my steering wheel. Yeah,
I'm up to 58. Ooh, what else can I reveal? Is there anything else? I'm trying to think.
Oh, what is California? So now that we're more than 5 minutes in, what does California smell like?
Well, he always told me that it smells beautiful.
You can be honest, because THC is legal in the state of California. So what does California smell?
So seriously, walked right out of the airport. First thing that hit my nose. First thing. Somebody lit up right then and there. I was like, really? I'm not even in California. Like, I hadn't even stepped on the ground yet. Like, I was still in the airport.
No,
you my luggage. I'm walking out the door, getting my Uber ready, trying to figure out, where Antonio's going to pick me up. And then there it was. I took one big inhale, and I'm like, oh, California. Yeah, it smells.
Yeah, your airport is ground in California.
Yeah, but see, I don't really count it until I'm physically on the grass.
Yay.
Yes, airport counts.
Joydy, I did take some video. Yeah. So I will have a I will have a video out soon. The road to California from outer space, because that's where I landed. I landed in Ontario.
Oh, that would be super cool to do something like that. Like transport yourself.
Well, he's already got the plan, so it's gonna happen.
Don't even get me started. I could call 5 people right now. We could come out in silver suits. That would be awesome. I'll make a fake, just cheesy tinfoil UFO. Oh, it would be amazing.
I wish there was a quilt show up this way that was, multi-day like that.
I understand that, Ollie. Yes. Might not be yes, not for this show. Other shows probably.
Yay.
But Ollie gave me, did you hear? Ollie gave me another 2,000 for you not learn chat. And it wasn't even my decision.
She didn't even ask for it.
Next year, you can do a fashion show, and then the people can help you figure out what you're going to wear.
I love that
idea. I liked that idea, because I did bring my whole quilty outfit, and I'm kind of glad I didn't wear it, because everyone was staring at me already.
But the day before on Friday, you would have fit right in. There were so many people wearing quilting jackets and just quilting everything.
I saw a bunch of amazing back patches, and it reminded me of what Tasha made. I saw a bunch of amazing back patches from people. Can I start with like a small?
You got to write that down because as a secretary, I don't have my notebook.
Did you enter a quilt into the show?
Oh, no, not this show. But I am going to look at what the theme is for next year and then figure that out. And yes, I'm going to enter one next year. Yeah.
So just did your arms get tired from flying? Yeah. Oh, did anything happen in anywhere else while you were flying?
Oh, yes. Okay. I had to think of where you're going. So I land, I go from my airport and we land in Dallas. and they wouldn't let us off the plane. Like all the people were standing up trying to get off, and then the pilot comes over. Everyone needs to sit down. So everyone sits back down, and TSA and cops come onto the airplane. I was like, oh great, here I am. I'm not going to make my next flight. Like, what's happening? The lady that was like catty corner from me, they're like, you need to come with us. So her and I guess boyfriend, husband, I don't know. I'm like, I can't believe I flew with these people. Like, what's happening? And so they finally, like, we had to wait for another 5 minutes while everyone's talking and trying to figure it out. And we all get off the airplane, and there's 20 armed cops there. I was just like, I felt safer, but I don't know what happened. But she was gone, and they were taking a statement from the man.
I don't know why people keep messing with Texas. Texas will mess back with you. Texas is no joke. Do not commit a crime in any state, but Texas is the last place you'd want to commit a crime.
Yeah. He goes, you're flying into Texas? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, don't ever fly into Texas. Don't go to Texas. And I'm like, I don't know. It was the only one that was camping.
Dallas is one of those
it's a big
hubs, like Dallas, Denver, Salt Lake, and Atlanta. Are the hubs I've flown into.
Yeah, Salt Lake was another one, but I'm like,
Salt Lake would have been easier.
Probably. But Dallas was very easy to navigate.
That's crazy that someone just got busted on a flight. Like, I am so curious. I forgot to Google that.
Yes, Jody. I am still here until 6 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow morning. Or no, 6 o'clock.
I do have chaps with cow print on them. I forgot about that. Thank you, Alibaba. Thank you.
Oh.
It was a Karen, I bet. Or maybe was she like peaceful through the flight?
Yeah. You would never have known.
Oh, she's got warrants.
I just kind of like put my earpods in and put my headphones on, and I was listening to Outlander the whole time.
So you don't really know if she was peaceful during the flight.
Well, she wasn't moving. I don't know. She wasn't.
She was trying to avoid detection.
Yeah, that's about right. So I flew 3.5 hours with somebody.
Who was a criminal? I'll finish that for you.
Somebody with some kind of special desire to be handcuffed and walked up to a police vehicle.
Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't me. That's all I gotta say.
Joydy has a request.
Okay. What is? Buy me a souvenir. Oh. You should. Well, I was like, you should ask before me. Then you guys ended up going.
Yeah. No, nobody knew. Really?
No. I'm very. Yeah. I was very. I am a leaky bucket. I'm not even gonna lie. And I was super excited to go on this trip. Didn't say one word to anyone. Oh, I was so good. Do I get points?
Never mind. I'm going to get myself in trouble.
Oh, Salt Lake City's 45 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me. Like, coming to California, you always have to, if you're coming from the East Coast, it's either Utah or Texas that you're going to go through.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just such a long flight. Like, when I was looking at it from where I started, I was like, I don't know if I could do that long of a flight for my first leg. They don't really feed you anymore.
I used to have, when I was in North Alabama, I would fly out of Huntsville, and they would fly me to Atlanta. That was a 30-minute flight in the air.
Ollie.
That was crazy.
How was I? I didn't say where.
I
just said I was going out of town. I'm so sorry. Hey,
I had a great time.
Yeah, it was good.
And you saw how squirrely I am. I had a great time.
Yeah. He's a good driver.
Ooh.
He is.
You got bonus points.
Very safe driver. Absolutely.
It's because it's for. Thank you very much.
But we weren't. But there wasn't really any traffic or anything for him to contend with. So I'm like,
there was no man. That particular side of town is industrial.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and so it's wide open.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go NASCAR. On the freeway, it's a different story.
Okay, I didn't get to go. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that. But yeah.
I've driven it
So
before.
yeah. So we added navigator to my list of names that or titles that I hold. So
And for the first time ever, they asked me for here to go at a Starbucks.
I know. I thought that I was like, it threw me off. I'm like, I just want a cup, but
Like, coffee, please.
coffee.
I was having a bad day. I would have been like, what? Coffee? I just need coffee, man.
Like I tell her my order, and she goes, "For here to go," and I'm like, and I was stumped. I literally had a 5-second delay. I was like, I guess for here. I don't. I for here. But it was good.
And you were on transport with them? Don't push it. You were on.
No.
No, when somebody gets popped like that, you know they did something, stole state secrets or something.
Yeah. Ollie, I'm glad that you like to play with me with this game.
When you want to change your backgrounds, do you need a green screen behind last show? No distractions somehow in your room.
No, you ready?
Not yeah. With this software, you don't.
Should I do my Highlander? My
Yeah,
Highlander?
I do a Highlander. Yep.
I'll do the boss.
Look how cute! Look how cute she is.
Oh, why is Bruce? Oh, Bruce, the boss is fluctuating.
Yeah.
The
Her
boss
price
is
frustrating
fading.
too.
Oh, it's the quilt.
Oh, that would do it.
It's
Oh.
Lucy Day, y'all. And it's a miniature Highlander.
And they didn't warn me that they were going to do all this, so I didn't have one ready.
I've been playing around in here. It wasn't even anything on purpose. I've been messing around because I'm trying to change the other background, but it's probably it's something I haven't figured out yet.
Tammy, do you notice that she has a pink bow in her hair? She has a pink bow in her hair.
I know she does. That's probably the only one you'll ever get with a pink bow.
You are in the Highlands. You are in the Highlands.
Oh. All right, let me get this. This is a picture from Scotland, y'all. I went to Scotland.
Yeah. Shalom was sitting there sure that you went to go see your sister.
She thought I went to go see my sister.
Oh, I am so.
No, I went to go see my twin instead.
It's comfy, isn't it, William?
Oh, this is amazing.
So now you know. Now you know why we like making them, because they are so comfy to cuddle within.
Tammy, we should do a collaboration quilt from everyone. Everyone can send me a block.
Oh, no. We'll fix that. William, when you get it and you send it out, you can send instructions with it.
Okay.
Okay.
I have something crazy to say. I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh wow, it's raining." I haven't seen rain in
raining already.
Well, I'm way more north.
Oh, because I'm like, it wasn't supposed to turn.
I'm way more west, so it'll be there soon.
I heard y'all are supposed to get rain. I'm so thankful y'all are getting rain. So thankful. Maybe that will help.
Yeah.
Aw. I'm so excited. I had a great time. And, I was observing certain booths, how people were selling things.
Mm-hmm.
So I was listening to people's conversation. Someone walked up to someone and they're like, "Oh, I saw you in Houston." And I was like, I'm taking note on that.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's people that do the circuit, they go from show to show.
Yeah.
Yes. Very much so. And
So
we
all can quit our jobs and we can all travel together and do the circuit. That would be fun. We can do the big quilt shows.
We would totally crash all the shows. Be wedding crashers, but for quilt shows.
I know, we need matching t-shirts. Or not t-shirts, but just matching shirts.
You have the fabric. Let's use it.
You can get blocking things. They're cool.
Yeah.
You're dressed like a rabbi. It is all the black and white. Totally. Totally. It is all the black and white. I love cloaks. I love cloaks and things that drape. That's why I make them all the time. It is about time we got rain for real. We
I
need it
told
so bad.
him if he cut that up and made it into something, I'm going to be mad. That's all I said. When I gave it to him, I was like, don't cut it up.
No, you said
William?
thou shalt not.
Thou shall not. Repeat after me.
Hey, I'm just wearing it, okay?
He's allowed to wear it.
He's
But
allowed
he's
to
not
wear
allowed
it,
to use scissors on it
but
at
he
any
is not. No, scissors are not allowed near that thing. Mm-mm.
No
this is
rotary
a-
cutters either.
If you want to make something, I'll make another one of those.
Yeah, I would. This is a work of art. There's no way I would cut that up.
All you have to do is just
absolute work of art.
show me what you, and I will create another quilt top for you. I'm not going to create a whole quilt, and then I will send it to you, and you can make a jacket out of it.
That would work better.
Yes. You look like you should be eating s'mores or something.
It feels like a sleepover. This
What are
definitely
you
feels like
making? What are you making? Cookies?
Oh,
man.
William, you're not allowed to sew it either.
Yeah.
Don't touch it
Can't
with
sew
those.
through it.
I
Hold on.
won't. I won't.
Hold on.
I will cherishing. I'm cherishing right now.
Okay, the people are coming up with other things that I did not say. Thank you, Rita.
They are helping
Okay.
the loopholes.
Help my cause, y'all.
Closed.
What else did I not say? I don't know.
Oh man. I'm ready for the weenie roast. I am, Mona. I am ready.
I just couldn't say that without laughing.
Oh, are you going to put patches on it?
So, who in the quilting world did you see there?
Oh, I saw Etta Tazar, and I saw the lady from Quilt in a Day.
Okay.
I saw both of them. What is her name off top? It just left my mind.
Nope.
You would have to do that to me.
Didn't you see Mr. Apple?
See who?
Appel. Rob Appel.
See, I saw him online. We were in the same vicinity. So mad that I didn't see him because I would have went and hugged him. I would have been.
I would have recognized him. If I saw him, I would have been like, "Hey, I know who you are."
Yeah. Eleanor Burns. There you go.
Yes.
That's her name. Eleanor Burns.
Yes.
Etta Cesar. I was 2 feet away from Etta. I was like, oh my word, like come. But I don't do that. I don't fangirl over anyone.
I just want to say,
not close.
Hey, Arlie, hello. And I want to say thank you to everybody who knows me. You guys know me. No turn into a giant hoodie. You know me.
But now you guys know
I
that
will not. I will not dye this. I will not alter it. I
Yeah.
promise.
Thank you. Nothing attached with glue.
Okay, so now I have to address the plague mask because Joyny, I scared the heebie-jeebies out of Joyny. 4 years ago, I made a plague doctor mask. I still can't find it in this room, so I will not be pulling it out this evening. I promise. Modification shall happen to the quilt. Oh, no modification.
No modifications. Thank you.
So years ago, I made a giant. I made a plague mask, and I actually had a pattern that I didn't follow because I have a big face, so I was like, this is not big enough for my face, and so I made everything 3 times bigger than the pattern.
Oh.
And I modified it. I actually took apart sunglasses and sewed around the sunglasses pieces and made eyepieces.
Yeah.
And no one likes my plague mask. I love that. It's a work of art. No one likes my plague mask.
It's a creepy work of art, William. That's why. It's not that they don't love that you made it. It's that it's creepy.
As soon as that part of the show came out, I was like, really? You had to add that? I was like, oh. See, that's
Hey,
what I have
Tasha.
aversion to. Like, that bothers me.
Ollie, and you know, for this one time only, we're blaming Alibaba because Alibaba brought it up, and I was like, you know, I miss that.
I'm
That's
glad
when I sat in this room during COVID. I sat here. I was so stir crazy. I would see something. I'm like, I'm gonna make that. I would finish a project. I'm like, I would see something else. I'm gonna make that because I was so bored. I was so bored.
So how is it to
no
meet in
idea.
person? You have to answer. So Terry's question.
Oh, it
But
was
it
like
wasn't a
having.
cold.
Honestly, it was like having a conversation like right now. We were talking and we just continued the conversation face to face. Really is what.
Yes. Yes, Pam, I made that quilt.
It's absolutely amazing.
Joy
Said
T.
you don't have it. I'm about to scroll away.
Right, Tasha? Right?
I went through this
I
weird
might have scrolled
phase.
away.
I went through this weird phase. Like I started making masks and then I started making masks. And I kept going and going and it was Darth Glitterous and then I did the plague mask.
Tammy,
1452 mask from
my,
Germany
my
Museum.
package arrived on Friday. See if you can remember what I ordered. I know. I know.
You
Do know what's
guys
so
are gonna love
funny?
it.
So excited.
Tasha, I had no idea that it was going to evoke so much emotion from people. I forgot that I made that. I guess a plague isn't a joyous thing. I was just happy that I made a mask.
1542. What is it? Oh,
It's
that's
like a
like what?
replica. It is a replica from like a real plague mask. I had a pattern, but I made the beak like a toucan, huge beak. That was not my intentions. The House of Sewing apologizes for this infraction.
Oh.
William sews and tries all sorts of stuff to make out of conventional and unconventional
What'd you
material.
make? Cookies? Yeah?
I take it as a challenge. And
Yeah?
plus, that's back when I still had an entire roll of vinyl. Speaking of, I have a pink Ranger COVID face mask.
Oh,
It was like 3 feet long.
it was. I was like, if that ever comes out, I don't know. Don't bring it near me.
And the funny thing is, I wore that in the grocery store. I walked in, they were like, "Hi, William." It ruined my effectiveness. I was expecting them to be like, "Hey, you can't wear that in here." They were like, "Hi, William. How's it going?"
Well, I knew exactly who it was.
Oh,
Who else would wear a mask like that?
Right?
like stuff. Oh, it was. I was a snuffleupagus with that thing. I'm not even sure that mask was scary. Was it a scary movie? I saw as a kid emotional damage.
Mhm. Thank you, Tasha. Yes. Yes. Oh, did he just say like snuffleupagus?
Yeah,
I
snuffleupagus.
forget stuff. Oh, I miss him. You know, he was an imaginary friend on Sesame Street.
I loved Sesame Street.
I love the Sesame Street that we grew up to.
Absolutely, Terry. The doctors really did wear face masks. Like I was copying a pattern. I just went way beyond the pattern. Pam remembers a long time ago, I purchased fabric from downtown Los Angeles that smelled like burning gas. It had an extreme petroleum smell to it. It never went away. And the more I would cut it, the more it would outgas.
Oh, that's horrendous.
I remember you saying that one time.
It's because I would buy anything that's shiny. And so I was like, hey, and I bought a lot of it. And I ended up throwing it away because it just would not. Anywhere it was, you could smell it. And I would test it. Anywhere it was, you could smell it.
That's crazy.
And I made chaps, and I was scared to put it near my open skin because I didn't know what would happen if that
Oh,
material touched my skin.
absolutely.
The radioactive material.
So did you just get rid of it?
I had to.
Yeah.
It was like I get headaches easily. Just thinking about it gives me it gives me a headache.
Yeah.
I can't like, and it's funny because like I'm around all kinds of weird smells. Just that particular, it literally smelled like burning petroleum. It's hard to explain. It's very oil based.
I know that smell. I live in Wyoming. I know that smell.
Then you would have gotten the picture. Hey, it can still happen if you find it. You always wanted to be on the pictures of Walmart. We just won't know it's you, but we'll know it's you. But the whole world will.
That is a very good point. I knew you'd remember all. That's a very good point, Joy. They stuffed herbs in plants such
Hi,
as the
Kilroy.
peak, thinking it would kill the disease. How's it going?
Hi, Kilroy.
The pink mass is the first attempt at a medical mass, historically speaking. Yay! The fabric kept off gassing. That was probably that was the worst fabric I ever purchased, and I was stubborn about it because I kept it much longer than I should have. Because I was like, I can do something with this. I can do something with this, and then I'd be like, oh, I can do something with it.
You didn't want to give up.
They might. Maybe what caused the fires out there? My stinky fabric. Some fabric
It's all William's fault.
short
We should blame
use
him.
made. The movie industry actually, I've bought a lot of Levi jackets with weird patches on them that were just weird obscure movies and stuff. The movie industry is crazy when it comes to stuff like that. I just read they would fill the beak with herbs and cloves and cinnamon.
Oh yeah. I've heard of that.
I felt during COVID time, I would fall in these rabbit holes and I would make things. I would be inspired by watching certain videos because, I was trapped in the house. So I went every level of stir crazy that you could possibly think of. Did you make anything crazy? Did you make some crazy project when you were stuck in the house, or was it just?
We made lots of masks, and then I made a couple quilts, but I try to stay outside. I mean, it was during the summer because it started in March.
Right.
So I was outside in the garden a lot.
I did cross stitching and diamond painting and puzzles.
I was there. I was doing everything I could.
I didn't really have a good quilt room then.
I at my job, I found this old 1970s puzzle of the Sistine Chapel. It was like a couple thousand pieces. I still haven't opened the box. The box is unopened and everything. I still haven't opened it. I was that bored though during the plague.
Yeah, I did puzzles during. Yeah, I like doing puzzles. They're fun.
I had one. Well, they finished at 24 by 36, and I ended up doing the whole glue it together thing.
Yeah,
Putting it in a frame as an old world map. We just got rid of it recently.
mm-hmm.
We had it. So.
You were trapped in the house. I thought I started on my machine restorations out of boredom. I went from one project to the other. I had my baby in March 2020 and was stuck home with a newborn and a toddler in the middle of the pandemic. I made myself crazy is what I made. Absolutely. See, I feel you on that, Tasha. I feel you on that. And that's another thing. I had my son, so there were certain movies when he would put them on, I'd be like, he's watched this 4 times today. I have to leave the room. I have to. Yeah.
So I mean, I had a kid. Oh, our kids are the same age, so they were like 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they were young.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had to entertain them the entire time.
Our youngest, it will be 15 this year or in next month. So yeah.
Oh, so yeah, we all have the same. The kid the same age. Look at us. We all have
I was,
something.
That's
There you go,
awesome,
another
Rita.
one.
That is awesome, Rita. I made masks for anyone that wanted one.
That's one. Yes, Rita. That's
I,
great.
I did a
I
lot
have
of that
to.
too.
Do you recommend having a baby in global pandemic? 0. Do not recommend having a baby. 0 out of 5 stars. I
Well,
think that's amazing, Rita, that you were making masks for first responders and stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
those babies take 9 months to bake, so that was planned before the pandemic hit.
Oh, my granddaughter was born in the middle of it too, and born at home too. Oh,
Mhm.
I also had a huge, large hydroponic garden in here so I could survive. That was one thing that it was still irritating me when all the shelves were bare.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When you
We
saw
were
everyone buying every piece of toilet paper that they could find, even though one would probably would suffice their family.
The grocery store I still go to literally hired bouncers. They had 6, 8 dudes that were like, you can only get one toilet paper and one paper towel. Like they were
Yeah.
not playing. They were not playing.
So at the start of the pandemic, we were hauling dry. We had a dry trailer, so if we were like praying for a paper towel load or anything that was food related, because then we didn't have to obey hours of service or whatever. We could just make as many hours as we wanted, or as he could drive, because they would not, anything that was considered an essential, which if food or paper towel load were considered essential.
Yeah.
But they had cops. They had cops escorting trucks that had paper towel loads or toilet paper loads.
I gained 50 pounds during the pandemic.
Oh, look, I can still see your eyes. We're good.
I gained a solid 50.
Where's the hat? I mean, let's go all out.
Was he wearing that mask during the show today?
No, he didn't wear a mask at all.
You've been told on William.
Well, if that one guy who awkwardly shakes my hand, if he wants what I have, that's on him. Some guy awkwardly walked up and like grabbed my hand. So I did the only thing I knew. I gave him the wrestler squeeze. I was like, nice to meet ya.
He totally cowboyed it up.
I squeezed his hand as hard as I could. He didn't react though. He was like, thank you, and he let go. It was awkward.
You would totally find that here. That would you walk in with a cowboy hat, you won't be the only one. But they would definitely, you squeeze their hand that hard, they would squeeze right back.
Absolutely, and that's what you're supposed to do. Kindergarten during the pandemic, thank goodness eventually it caught up. Yeah, those were crazy times. It was awkward though because it just was awkward because he walked up to me and I don't, ever since the pandemic, we really don't do that anymore. At my job, we shake hands, but that's just man pride. So it was awkward, but because of my hat, it does throw people off. Like people have images of what cowboys are.
They do. They really
If they
do.
really want to get hardcore, we can play cowboy poker. I bet they wouldn't even sit down at the table.
You talked to me about this yesterday. This is frightening, guys. Go ahead. Tell the people what this is all about. Like I didn't know.
People sit
I
at a
guarantee there's
table
more people
for
out there who don't know about
poor
this.
people. They sit in the middle of the bull ring, and this is not rodeo clowns. No gear, just you get your cup and everything, and you sit down at the table and you play poker, and you play actual poker. Like you pay attention why a bull is running at you, and the last person standing wins.
Yeah, because
Last
the bull
person
keeps going
sitting.
after people.
But you're actually playing poker, so someone will call you out if you didn't put your hand down on the other side of the fence. Oh.
Yeah. I'm good. I have no desire to do all that.
No, it was a good experience. Besides awkward interactions, I get that everywhere I go. because I don't fit certain stereotypes to people, and that's okay.
I had no idea.
it's my it's my cowboy hat and my boots.
You're normal to me.
The funny thing is though, because I wear boots every day, my cowboy boots are more comfortable to me than sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "You do not touch me." Exactly. Thank you, Rita.
As his security guard, I couldn't help it because I was just, talking to the watch. Here he comes, guys. Here he comes.
I stress eat all the time. Yay! 4 days without soda. That's awesome.
Wonderful job. That is amazing.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of you.
Congrats.
I see Joydy's question. So,
Thank
William,
you.
are you coming to the dark?
Well, doesn't the dark side feel so comfortable?
This birthday quilt is amazing, Coach. I want to thank you again. Seriously.
But doesn't it feel like something that you could make?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And
Would you ever want to
looking,
try to make
I
it?
was weirdly inspired today by looking at all those quilts. It was weirdly inspiring. I'll stay in my
Because
sewing room though.
those blocks are big blocks. You can do big blocks.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm not asking you to do like 6 blocks.
Yeah, she's not asking you to do my size blocks. I do the tiny stuff.
Those are 10.5-inch blocks.
Yeah, those are fairly big.
And then there's sashing on it and all that stuff.
Yeah, those are fairly big.
Hmm.
Mine are tiny normally.
He isn't going to answer.
I'm
Yeah.
Just wait, there's more inspiration coming. We will see to it.
I did. Now I want to go to more quilt shows. And I can't believe I just said that out loud.
Not only did you say it out loud, you said it on YouTube. On
I said
the
it in
YouTube.
front of Twin. I am super excited for you.
It was
So
a
where
good,
are we going next?
Let me let's ask Dr. Google.
Are you good for the next quilt show? I think the next
Okay,
the next
but
quilt
let's
show is
talk.
Quilt Con, but
Hold
I can't go.
I used to live in Arizona. Arizona and I have a storied history. So I might skip out at is it QuiltCon? Can I just say the word QuiltCon? I just like saying QuiltCon.
Okay. Well, then you're going to have to come to Raleigh next year. And we can go to Quilt Con in Raleigh.
Everybody says that I'm going to show up North Carolina.
Yes. Raise up. Absolutely.
Oh.
I love it, Ollie. There's video evidence he likes the quilt shows.
There is. Yeah.
I'm gonna release a video. I had a good time. It was, good time. I got to eat breakfast. I'm one of those weird people who will eat breakfast any time of day. Any time of day.
Yeah. Me too.
QuiltCon is coming in February to Arizona.
Yeah.
You swear.
Like February 20th, something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Ollie, you're going to have to come from Canada. And we're just going to have to come down. And we'll all go to one quilt show together.
I can't go to any of it until Road to California next year. So,
Well, whenever it happens.
Yeah, it's coming to QuiltCon. For you, Joydy, I would go. I would go to QuiltCon in North Carolina.
Yes, Joydy. He's coming. Absolutely.
we were doing the math on that. That is 27 hours for me. Cannot drive that. I'd have to make random stops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's 2,561 miles away from me.
Mhm.
Yep. You're gonna take an airplane.
I'm gonna take a cruise ship. I'm gonna go around the Panama Canal.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's
He'll be there by the time it comes back in 2028.
He's purposely gonna miss it.
Yeah. So we just have to plan for a road to California next year.
Yeah. And because we know that he can drive that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There is now proof. You videotaped or Road to California.
Yeah.
I'm actually I have learned my lesson. I drive well. I'm astute. I pay attention.
Mhm. Oh, she said fly into Charlotte and then she'll pick you up and then we'll go see me.
Deal.
Yeah.
I have my flight outfit planned already.
Yeah. I believe there's a one-way flight just from, well, you have to fly out of Ontario. I don't know about, I bet you can go out of LAX or is that where you would go? LAX if you were flying?
I have many options. Because Burbank Airport,
Oh, that was more expensive.
Bob Hope is always expensive because you're paying for the neighborhood, you're paying for the name.
Mhm.
Or is it John Wayne? It's either on Bob Hope Drive or it's John Wayne Airport. I can't remember now. But Burbank is named after the people who like built that city. A la John Wayne and Bob Hope.
Yeah, I'm thinking Airbnb it. It'd be amazing.
That would be.
I like how the venue, it has a couple of food options around it, but it's pretty encapsulated. So
Mhm.
you're not even involved in the city or anything that's going on around you, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, in Raleigh, it's in downtown. So yeah, you're in the city when you're in Raleigh.
LAX has more options than John Wayne. It is more expensive,
Mhm.
but that's the kind of place where I can get a flight to Vegas for like 40-50 bucks.
That works.
But to be fair, it from Phoenix, Arizona to San Francisco, it takes an hour in a plane. So imagine how long it doesn't take to fly from Los Angeles to Vegas. Sounds like the crackety method.
Maybe something to hydroponics, I believe. That's what they've been talking about.
You know what? I think I'm gonna surge those arms. I'm going to, because I cut them out. They're lined. I might put them on. I don't know. I like how the tunic thing is looking, but I might add arms to it. I like how the hood came out, because sometimes I get overzealous and I make the hood. I'll use the wrong material and it's too heavy, so it ends up pulling. As I'm walking the material, because the weight is. Gravity is taking over.
That one looks like it was fine without it, like without dragging.
It's because I'm using lighter material because I'm unearthing all the backing I have in this room.
I have a question. Did you say earthquakes happen a lot around here?
Yeah,
Dude, I was just shaking.
the earth moves all the time,
Like,
randomly,
well, I don't deal with that very often in North Carolina.
and you're right next to a mountain, so you and that entire swash of land are headed
That
south.
mountain is beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful. I take where I live for granted.
No, it's gorgeous
then-
out there.
It takes someone like you to look up, and I looked up when I was driving home, and I'm like, this is beautiful. And then the mountains had snow in it, because they're that, like, you don't realize how much how much higher they are than where you are.
I mean, I was taking pictures of the scenery around me. I was like, this is absolutely gorgeous. Yesterday, when it was sunny and not breezy.
I stayed at a really nice Airbnb that was 5 minutes from the convention center.
Mm-hmm. Was that walking, Katie, or driving?
I think it was
There's a
walking.
lot of them downtown. Yeah.
I laughed every time I saw someone with a back patch. It reminded me of Tasha's.
Yeah, we did talk about Tasha a little bit. Yeah.
Every time I saw someone.
You hear that, Tasha? They were talking about you.
Yeah.
No, because like we went to a restaurant and I see people walking with jackets, and I'm like, oh, I know where they're coming from. If I ever see someone with they'd have quilted, like a quilted pin or something,
Yeah.
I really feel inspired to take my one and only jean jacket that I own, which I'm going to have to go get another one. Because, every teacher has to have their classic jean jacket. And I'm going to have to get another one. So I'm going to put a quilt piece, a block on the back of mine. And then maybe even on the front.
I'm telling you.
I love this comment.
We made long dress with purpose. Heavy upholstery velvet. It was so heavy.
But it would be fantastic in the winter. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I learned the hard way. Like, there's a lot of things I made last year. There's quite a few mistakes I do not intend to repeat at all in any way, shape, or form. But that's the beautiful thing about mistakes, is that they're excellent teachers.
Yeah, they are. They are. I still would love to make one for myself, just because I'm that kind of person.
Just parking's really tricky around there. And I was going to try to find something close, but
it was kind of a bowl of spaghetti.
Paladin, stop!
I will tell you, Ontario, California.
Pussy Dad.
Ontario, your streets are a bowl of spaghetti. They go like this in a big circle.
They do. Oh, oh, never mind. Can't say it.
Okay.
Nope.
Y'all keeping secrets. I see. I'm just gonna get on one of these lives and just mute myself. Watch my facial expressions the whole night.
Ollie.
Because
yes,
y'all aren't fair. If y'all come up here, there are hot springs we can go to. Y'all just need to come visit me.
Isn't there a QuiltCon in where you live happening?
So there's Quilt, Wyoming. It's going to be in June. And it's going to be in Rock Springs, which is closer to Utah.
Oh, okay.
I want to say it goes back northeast or northwest and northeast before it comes back central. So we've got 4 years before we'll be back here.
Is it a bigger quilt show?
It's not super big on show. It's more big on classes.
Oh, okay.
It's a great. They put you up in one of the community colleges.
Yeah.
Like you are paying like last year it was $10 a night for our dorm rooms, and you can double bunk in the rooms or something if you want to, or you can get a single room. So you're staying in a college dorm, but everything is included to college campus. So you don't have to leave
almost
for anything.
There was an earthquake confirmed.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Almost.
You don't want to? Okay.
No.
All right, so Jess,
keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Got to. I have Boogie Nights stuck in my head. I am obsessed with 1970s and 1980s music, and I have that song stuck in my head. That's when the boogie get down. 'Cause boogie's got to keep on dancing. Would you say there was a lot of people there?
There was quite a few people there yesterday. It was like a snail pace movement. Like it was so you're just step by step. There's so many people that were on like their little electric scooters, and just there's people everywhere, all in the booths and everything. But I did get I did get my Shishiko.
Yay!
I got 2 sampler kits.
Oh, you did. That's.
Did.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, am I gonna get big?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out. I got 2 kits, and then a couple things for my kids. And then they asked me where are California T-shirts. They don't really have that there. So hopefully at the airport I can find something before I go home.
I'd be surprised if you couldn't at the airport.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
I
hopefully
want to go back to what Rita said. I'm trying to figure out how Phoenix is going to clear out the area where QuiltCon is being held. Not such a good area right now.
oh they'll
This is I know we need to get this out to the people. Always trust a local. Always listen to someone who actually lives there, you know?
They're not going to clear it out.
Oh, man, I was like Googling the neighborhood, like, because I'm from here. There are certain neighborhoods I would not go to.
Same in Albuquerque.
Are you talking about in Phoenix or here in Ontario?
Where you are.
Yeah.
Some of the surrounding areas are like real LA. Like real
Probably started
life.
like Googling it when I told you I walked to Starbucks.
But you're in like an industrial area. That's a happy place. Where you are, they have restaurants. It's a thriving area, you know.
Yeah.
They give you.
I was safe when I
They
was on
give
my
you. They give you cups at the Starbucks.
They didn't ask me for here to go yesterday.
They don't trust us like that in my Starbucks. They don't trust us with with actual cups like that. I love that song, Alibaba. That is I still watch the video, and I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make an outfit replicating what they're wearing. They're wearing black jumpsuits with flames on the arms and on the necks.
What song were you singing? I missed it.
Boogie Night. Boogie Night. But in the video, like I like watching old school videos for inspiration because I love wearing goofy clothes. I love wearing bright colors, and they did not play in the 1970s and the 1980s.
No, they did not.
Especially with the shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. If your shoulders match your ears, you're wearing shoulder pads. If you look like
I always wondered how they did that. And then I wore them for the first time. I was like, oh, these are not comfortable. Forget that.
Ollie, I need you to find a Canadian Mountie outfit about his size.
I'm going to do the dance too. I'm telling you, I could get 5 people and we would show up with those outfits. I wouldn't even have to pay them. I know 5 people that are willing to embarrass themselves. I love that era. Amazing how Thread can't even have dress facing forward on their website. Hey Nancy, hello.
Oh, hi, Nancy.
I think it's more I like replicating the styles, and I like I just I like that look. I think it's weird. People try. I don't know. Just the style was different in the 1970s. Like it was okay to wear a bright blue plaid suit, for no reason, just because it's Tuesday.
So no kids dress up like Mounties for Halloween, Ollie?
It's illegal to mock Mounties outfits. Hello, Nancy. Great to see you. Great to see you. And down Disney owns the Image. I would not be surprised.
Oh.
Hey, Joyce. Hello.
Hi again, Joyce.
So I guess you're going to have to do your own rendition of it. Appreciate it.
I will just come with my please do not sue me disclaimer. If you can, I'll present them with a stone and say, if you can get blood from this stone, you can sue me.
Just make sure you screw something up so they can't say that it's copyrighted.
Yeah,
You have to do one big screw up on it.
it doesn't have to
intentionally?
be perfect. It can just it can be just
Yeah.
like his own take on it.
I learned a lesson from a man who copied the exact specs of the Enterprise D and put it on YouTube. He built the Star Trek what I call Worf called it the big living room, but he built Star Trek in his house. He got all these viewers, and then he got a letter in the mail, and Paramount sued him.
Oh my gosh.
So you have to be careful. And the funny thing is, they'll sell you paneling. They'll sell you stuff that makes it look like a ship. But if you create something that is the exact image of an Enterprise, they will sue you.
So they don't support super fans. Okay.
I thought that wasn't because I have the.
Not fair.
I was actually thinking about doing that or something in that realm. You know, because I'm obsessed with Star Trek, but I'm not trying to get sued by a multi-million-dollar
Yeah.
corporation.
Nope. Okay. All right. Let my dream die, y'all. That's okay.
It is Copyright City. It is.
Yeah.
And Star Trek more than anything else. And there's a lot of other things that's why I don't play clips, because I used to play a lot of clips, but they were threatening to take my channel down. And I'm like, I'm just in my garage at the YouTube channel. Why are you trying to take my channel down? I had no idea it's illegal to dress like a Mountie. You can dress like okay, you can't. There's a fine line here in America, because I actually watched a video, and it was creepy because this guy was walking around in public with a police vest, firearm, and everything, and he wasn't a cop. And the cops walk up to him, they're like, "Can we help you?" Because they knew,
Yeah.
because he had different gear on, you know. But you
that was 2 seasons ago. You know, that was 2 seasons ago. That's how they could tell.
Yeah, exactly. Or they're like, you ordered that on Amazon. So I can totally see why. And as Americans, we look at that as a costume, but that is like, you know.
Yeah.
Just because I was told no, now I want a Mountie outfit. Just because I was told no.
No.
See what you do to our children? This is our children. This is our youth. You're telling them no. So yeah. Sorry.
What if I just wore the jacket without the patches and everything?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can change it up though. It's just your own. It's your own condition of it.
Yeah. Do your own.
Be just
inspired by.
Inspired by.
I like that.
Yeah.
Patent pending.
Write it down, because I don't have my notebook.
It is impersonating an officer of the law. There's outfits like the old ones are legit officers, like the RMCP mounted. That is good to know. That's good to know. Back to the kilt, huh? So we're going back to the kilt.
There was a guy that was wearing a kilt at this. He was at the show, and then I looked over at him and was like, "Look, he's wearing a kilt." That's all I had to say. I'm like, he's wearing a kilt.
And that guy, and you know what? To that man's credit, he did not ever skip leg day.
No, and he wore a navy blue kilt the day before, so I knew, like, I saw him. So he's a kilt wearer, and I was like, if he can wear a kilt, William can wear a kilt.
I was a little bit taller.
So kilt like Jamie from Outlander. Mm-hmm. So you can't, no sew. Just you need a belt.
Was it a proper kilt?
It was a proper kilt from Outlander.
It looked like a Utila kilt, what this man was wearing.
Oh, good. Okay. That's still a proper enough kilt.
Proper enough.
They sell Utila quilts here in America. They were popular back in the day. To me, I will not say what they look like.
So it was whoever filmed this video. This is They just showed how they did it now. And how they did it back in the day. So that's what he said. But then I sent it to William saying, if they can do it.
I even busted out my original quilt
Yay!
attempt.
Oh, you should have brought that to me.
No way.
Seriously.
No way.
I wouldn't have destroyed it.
No, it's embarrassing of how juvenile it is.
Well, that's your first attempt. But you said
I did it left-handed with crayons.
But you admitted to like the fabric.
This fun story. This is actual drapes. This material is actual drape material.
Yeah.
You can see how stringy it is.
Mm-hmm.
And what's wrong with that?
I took all the scraps that I had.
Oh, he said we should have traded.
Oh,
This is my first.
Would have done.
I made this 4 years ago.
I love it.
Oh,
It needs to be quilted.
I know. That's what I said. I can bring it home and quilt it. I'll just make sure there's no holes in it first.
I could totally go get you.
Hey, I'm still here for what, another 11 hours? You can get back here.
I have.
Now that you know the distance, you're like, come, give me that quilt.
Oh no, I'll just hijack someone's car and go, I'm coming to get your quilt.
I
Thank
have a
you,
couple
Rita.
of quilts that are made out of stuff that's not cotton.
Yeah.
It is okay.
Thank
I
you,
think that'd
Rita.
be, yeah. You just let me know what type of backing that you want. I'll put it on the long run.
I made that during the plague because I was just grabbing everything I had. And when I inherited a bunch of fabric, I also don't know why, but my predecessor purchased just hundreds and hundreds of yards of drape. We'll never know why. I will never know why.
It was a good deal.
Yeah, it was on sale.
Did he
First
like,
coat was a pillowcase and
those
fabric.
colors?
What's that?
Were those his favorite colors?
They were mine. But I think I don't know. Those were not the only option. I have gray, black. I still have packages of drape. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. I made that 3 or 4 years ago. There are a couple holes raised to the end. It's old. It's old. And it hung here for 3 years behind my television over there.
Before someone asked a million times, can I see your first quilt?
I'm about depending on the traffic, an hour and a half.
Yeah. Highway.
We have an amazing freeway system here. Whatever I had in the house, absolutely. That's how I did it, Terry. That's exactly.
He really is my twin. Yeah.
It's kind of a Mr. Quilt. Some of those squares shed water, others don't.
It's your waterproof quilt. You can add it to when you make your big tent in the backyard.
I'll tell you, there was a particular YouTuber who, like, his enthusiasm is one of the reasons I'm on YouTube, because he reminded me of myself. But like, I would watch random YouTubers just make quilts, because I was already making clothes. And then, during the plague, I was bored and I started watching random YouTubers and fell in love and made a quilt, and then fell out of love when it was all over the place, like wonky.
It doesn't look that wonky.
To me, I took it as a challenge because when I first came into the sewing community, I didn't know there was a difference between quilters, people who made clothes, people who collected sewing machines, people who were into fashion. I didn't know I'm into all of these. It's not just one thing that I'm into,
Yeah.
So I would watch a lot of quilting videos because I was like, they're sewing.
I feel the piece of the pie of the quilting world has gotten just a little bit bigger.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I've hand quilted since I was like 5 or 6 years old, so pretty much my whole life. And you know it's I like certain kind of projects. Like I'm gonna bring back my sashiko because I would just get my hoops and make the most random patches. Matter of fact, I think this was the week of rediscovery here in the House
Yeah.
of Sewing.
Like during the plague, I watched a lot of Shishiko videos. I wanted to do it. I wanted to get a book. I just wanted to learn. And then I kind of fell on the back burner. And then seeing it today, it just rekindled.
I would get bored and like just put certain
Oh, very cool.
materials together.
Yeah.
But this one, I was really bored. I don't even think you can see all the detail on this one.
No, yeah, you can.
But I combined like a burlap, denim, and a t-shirt.
It's amazing.
I was really bored during the pandemic.
I did not see Shark Tank, but we saw the legit kits at Road to California. I think we even took some pictures of that legit kit area.
I'm gonna make a video. I'm just gonna show all the stuff I have because I don't know who's what. And
Oh, are you asking me to like decipher for you so that you know what was what?
You can. Well, you're the star of the show because I was the one holding the camera.
You were.
There are so many subscriptions. There are so many subsections to most groups. There's so much overlap. I agree. I think there are many equal groups. That is true. I just had no idea that it's just some are so far apart from each other.
Joyce.
Night, Joyce.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much
being here.
Girl, I'm going to be doing that hopefully tomorrow night at this time. Cross my fingers. Monday's going to be horrible. That's all I got to say.
And because
Tomorrow I'll be
opened
live.
because I opened my chomps, I will be live tomorrow evening. Because I
After
opened
me?
my chomps. Yeah, of course. I would never
Thank you.
overstep. But I might just do an old school power hour.
This is what's happening, y'all. Tomorrow, I'm going live at 9, and then we're gonna go all over to Tammy's, and then we're gonna go to Williams.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Joyce.
3 in 1 all night long. Boom, boom, boom.
So my time zone.
No, you're good.
7?
You're good.
So she's going live at 7 Mountain, then me at 8, and then William at 10 after I get done.
Because it's 9 o'clock Eastern. Because I'm not going to be sleeping.
I feel loved. I do feel loved because they're not making me move mine.
Yeah. It's like an Oreo. You're the sweet part of the Oreo.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nigger. Now I have to go eat some.
So my husband was making cookies. That's why I had cookies brought to me. Because he was out there making cookies and I kept smelling cookies.
Oh.
Ollie, are you subscribed to me? And did you click my bell? Or do I just need to send it to you? I think Ollie should come online with us too.
Absolutely.
Shalom will eventually, I got to get with her. Because she said I could. She said she could. She's going to be one of my guests someday. So.
That would be amazing. I'm
here
looking
comes
forward
the
to
world.
that. Absolutely.
I'm going to ask you all in the world to come on and hang out with me. Just for an hour. That's it. All I do is an hour. Boom.
I'm going to have to find this.
Did you ring your bell? Did you ring my bell? Oh, that's like a song.
Oh, you ring my bell.
Well,
ring my bell. Oh, yeah.
I would love for you to come on with us someday or with me. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It'd be so much fun.
Ollie, if you have a phone with a camera on it.
Yeah, he has a webcam.
If you have a smartphone, then you have a webcam.
Yeah. It'd be amazing.
There is a quilting
How many
technique.
people can you get on this channel at one time? Oh, he's gone.
There is a quilting technique that he made me think of.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to desperately to find it, but I can't find it. So I will have to let y'all know when I find it because
So
I think you absolutely love doing it.
yes, so Carrie, exactly what we were singing. So my plan for my jacket is to make a quilt back, and then I'm going to shishiko
Okay.
around it because I have a million colors.
When
And
are
then
you getting this done
colors-
by?
Hmm?
When are you getting this done by?
by next time I go to a quilt comp, like a quilt show.
Oh, your jean jacket. Okay.
Yeah, my jean jacket.
Okay. Not the special
The phone is.
edition that Amazon is suggesting that I buy.
Oh no! I'm not doing anything with that. Not at all. Hi, Candace. How are you doing?
Hi, Candace.
Welcome,
Good to see you again.
Oh,
Candace is here.
hey. Hello, hello.
The phone is crispy bacon. Kim.
I got it, Ollie. I got it.
Oh, Ollie, you're so funny.
Well, Ollie, I hope that it notifies you before I go live.
If you will go schedule your live
I
and
did
go
schedule
live at that link, so Ollie should be able to go turn the
Yeah,
notification
my
on
next-
for that particular live.
I'm so organized. The next 2 lives are scheduled.
You are
You finally have
organized.
the next 2 live? Hang on. How
I
far
have
out do
2
I even have it scheduled?
I have the next 2 Sundays scheduled at 9 o'clock.
I think I only have. Well, I do more lives than you do. Oh, I only have the next 2 because that's the end of the month.
No,
No.
9 a.m. No, we're talking about 9 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh, wait. I may not even have Sunday scheduled. I will get that scheduled.
Okay.
Scheduled. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all.
Um,
My bad.
That's awesome, Candace. That's awesome. I'm glad that everything's going well.
yes.
Okay, yeah, I don't even have tomorrow night scheduled. I have no idea why.
You got my beak wet. I am no longer not affiliated with the quilt community.
Yeah.
I am now. I'm a probie in the quilting gang.
We even walked through the gallery of quilts together, looking at them, talking about them. I didn't even take him to the. We saw a Highland.
We did see the highlight. We did.
No, but we didn't see the one that I sent you a picture of yesterday because I didn't want to overwhelm you with it.
So Tammy is first, then Jess, then William. Yeah.
It's Jess, then Tammy.
No, it's Jess, Tammy, then William.
We got to let the East Coaster go to sleep early. We got to give the East Coaster a little bit of grace.
Oh.
Okay, my live is now scheduled. So if you guys want to go click on mine and do the notifications, I'll get February up. I now have February scheduled.
You go 2 hours, Tammy?
Set. Yeah, I go 2.
So William starts at 11 my time, which is 8 his time.
Yeah.
Power hour. So okay, I can be in maybe by midnight, 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning.
You're gonna need to start taking Sunday afternoon naps.
Oh, girl, I take naps all
That is gonna totally be your thing.
William the
Wait,
Patch Quilter, patent pending. That'll be my 5th channel. That will be my 5th channel.
Oh, you don't even need to start a new channel. Just transition.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch this live so I can write everything down.
I agree with Rita. What is sleep? Sleep.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
So, I seriously thought about getting up and doing a live last night because I couldn't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew I needed to drive this morning, so it wasn't gonna happen.
That's I do things like that because I'm an insomniac my whole life. I have weird habits. Like I'll do laundry, I'll dust my living room. I'm like, well, I can't sleep.
Yeah.
I watch the BBC News. Well, it's daytime over there.
Yeah.
I just struggle, like when I have to go somewhere or be somewhere, that's when I can't sleep. Like I have an alarm set, I know I'm gonna wake up to it.
Yeah.
But I wake up like 5 extra times throughout the middle of the night. It's totally not cool. I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, I'll have to take melatonin tomorrow.
We're corrupting Jess.
You seemed well adjusted to West Coast time though. You weren't slurring your speech. You weren't walking into walls. You seemed well adjusted.
I'm well adjusted. It only took me how many months of this?
You're gonna go back though. You're gonna go home and you're gonna take a deep breath and be like, oh, I can breathe. Our air is so bad. In every way. Our air is so bad in every way you could possibly think of.
I'm gonna smell North Carolina. I'm like, I'm home.
I totally agree, Rita.
I have appointments because I'm scared I'm not going to wake up, so I end up not being able to sleep.
Totally.
Well, there's something I'm allergic to out here, like allergy wise. I felt it today.
This is a land of pollen. We have our topography is crazy here. So there's pollen everywhere.
I'm allergic to you.
I wear Nautica cologne. So if you have beef, you have beef with me and my old cologne.
Oh.
Hey Laura, hello. Wait, they didn't sort of walk into walls in downtown. That's different. They're not jet lagged. Ollie Baba. That's a big difference.
When I think of jet lag, I think you live in, like, you live in Egypt or whatever, and you came over here. Like
that's
like,
a big difference.
That's jet lag. Like 3 hours is nothing, I feel.
Great to see you, Laura. Great to see you. Hello.
Especially, I mean, when I met this channel in September, it was hard staying awake. Like my eyes are burning, and I'd be just like watching them. I'd comment every now and then I'd fall asleep.
That explains so much. That explains so much.
Here I am.
Wait a minute. So is this the reason running into walls and slurring speech? I thought it was because I have issues walking. When I'm tired, I stutter and I stammer.
Oh.
And I'm on prednisone right now, so I'm stammering anyways.
William is always our special case child.
You don't know pollen like we do in Georgia. It's brutal.
Yeah, Georgia is brutal. Georgia and Alabama
pine trees
brutal.
come out, and it's just a yellow cloud everywhere.
We get those
for weeks.
Your car is yellow. You go to the car wash.
No,
you wash your car, and it is yellow within 24 hours. I mean, it's yellow before 24 hours, but it is yellow, completely yellow within 24 hours.
And it doesn't rain during that time. I don't understand why it doesn't rain.
Oh, if it rains, it just makes it worse too, because then everything sticks.
Yeah, my whole house is yellow.
Yeah.
Hey, great to see you, Laura. Great to see you.
Hi, Laura.
We're glad you're here, Laura.
Have to show the people what you got for your birthday.
Yes,
Because
you need to show.
On here. Laura's here.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I'm the exact same as Rita. When I'm tired, I talk like I've been drinking, and I don't even have alcohol in my home. I get the same way. How do you feel after surgery, Laura?
Yeah. I hope so. I hope she's doing well.
Absolutely. Hope you feel better.
I've been thinking about you.
You know, I have to say this again. I had a great time. I'm ready for QuiltCon. It's just anywhere but Arizona.
Everywhere but Arizona.
Raleigh.
You still need to bring something up my way. This is not even fair. And
Well,
nothing is my direction. I know we don't have the population to support it, but darn it.
Well, you do live in the least populated state in America, which actually is like it's an advertisement for me, though. I might want to add to that population. I am tired of just large.
We joke around all the time that we're going to find him a ranch in like Montana or Wyoming.
Just make it Wyoming. So that first picture that I sent y'all of the snow, that was That was literally on the interstate.
Mm-hmm.
And then that other one, that was in the parking lot for the mall.
Candace, we will meet in Raleigh.
It's like crazy.
Absolutely. We need to figure out who's going, and then we can come up with a time that hopefully suits most of us.
I'm gonna show up in a monster truck like Bigfoot with bolts in both of my arms, bolts of fabric in both. Of my...
Should I just start taking donations now so people can help me pay for my flight?
You need to wear something that we can sign.
I still have my America coveralls, but those are actually I ordered those. Oh, let's see.
You can write all over your clothes because it'll be your birthday month.
I'm doing okay. I was hoping the recovery would be quicker, but I'm hanging in there. I hope you feel better. I am so sorry, Laura. My America overalls were actually made extremely well. I ordered them on Amazon a while ago. I still wear them. They haven't lost their color. I'm really shocked. They were actually made, and they don't bleed in the washing machine. It's weird.
Do I need to go ahead and ask the boss if you can have time off next February?
No, the boss will give me time off. They force PTO on me because I don't take days off. And I have just built up all this PTO and
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying flat prairie and no one. It's not flat prairie. I mean, there are sections that are flat, but
yeah,
it's not the majority of it.
Yeah. It's pretty. I've seen pictures. Like, I pulled up pictures of Wyoming. It's pretty.
There's somebody who's from my hometown that moved there, and he takes just breathtaking pictures in his truck, and he literally will turn off the highway and just start driving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it just depends on where you're at as to what you're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's places I would love to go back to and go spend time taking pictures, but we were on a time frame before.
Yeah.
So, couldn't do it.
I feel for you. I've had 6 spinal cord surgeries and fixing to have a 7th one, so I know how it is. Wow.
Oh, Rita.
That's
I'll be thinking about you.
You can do that in Sask. I talk about it all the time. People in Saskatoon, Canada are beautiful, amazing people. And they were so good to me. And I'm not even saying that to be facetious, but I had a great time in Saskatoon.
Yeah, Ollie. Oh, that's where that comment came from. Can you watch your dog run away running for 2 days flat? He won't run that far. But he can definitely run. It's so funny. I was videotaping him, and there was a little bit of the snowbank from where they pushed the snow up out of the parking lot. And he runs up, and then he leaps over it, and it's like out of a cartoon. It's like where they just jump over and they're gone. So he did that. It was funny.
Absolutely, Rita. You fight that chair for as long as you can.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to be optimistic because that's my nature. I am like painfully optimistic. Sometimes I'm like, it's gonna be okay, and literally the whole room's on fire around me. Absolutely, Rita. I've been to Big Sky Mountain skiing a couple of times. It's a beautiful place.
I want to go to Big Sky. I have not been there yet. I haven't been to Billings. Everybody here goes to Billings all the time. I haven't been.
I'll be in the lodge. You guys can go ski.
I'm not going skiing. No, I'm good.
Now, if they have a snow tube, or if somebody can pull me, I'll do it.
Yeah, I would do that. Oh, I know, Gary. I keep trying to turn it off. I'm sorry. She's saying that my machine is loud. It doesn't matter where I put my mic anymore. Like on this software platform, it doesn't matter where I put my mic. It is loud.
We saw a machine that reminded us of your machine. It probably might have been the exact same one.
Might have been.
The table displays inspired me. Now, and the thing is, as someone who knows how to make these things, I'm like, I could make that. Because I was looking at certain tables and I'm like, oh, I could totally make that.
So my birthday's in September.
So if I send you measurements and specs, William, will you make?
Depends on time and stuff, but yeah.
I'll do that, Tammy.
See, I got a yeah. I've already gotten a yeah. I've gotten a.
I gotta start that list.
No, it's okay.
Is there a backlog, Coach? Is there a backlog? Do I have a list? Is there like a lot? Should I?
Do you have a list?
This is the first thing on the furniture list. So no, there's no backlog on the furniture list.
Oh.
We are starting a new list, even if there is one.
Absolutely, Laura. Absolutely.
I'm still waiting on something back from October. So you guys are going to be really hardcore and hard pressed on getting what you want. Because
just saying.
Make me a table.
Oh, yeah. Cody is pretty, Ollie.
It was inspiring. And it also gave me a lot of really, really good ideas. And it's just simple little things that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
But for someone that's my size, and Coach, am I the height that I say that I am, or what?
Without your boots, yes. Yeah.
My boots just make me appear to be. With the boots and the hat, it makes me look tall.
Yeah. Almost 6 foot, y'all. Almost.
I guess I had expectations that once the surgery was done, I'd feel better. There's still, I was in a car accident and it took me a month to heal. You got to give yourself time.
Yeah, your body is going to take it at different paces, no matter what age you are. You could have had the same surgery at 20 and you'd have recovered faster than you might at 40.
Mm-hmm.
I don't at my age. I don't recover. It just gets worse and worse every time I get hurt. I'm like, oh no, not again. I don't know if I can come back from this one.
Thanks for reminding me, William.
We're at a tabletop that is 6 feet long, made it out of 2x6 cherry wood. It is just so extremely heavy. Right now, it is in the RV as a table. I love projects like that, Rita. I absolutely love projects like that. It's painful still and stiff.
Yeah.
Yes, we met in person today. Hold on, where's the quilt?
So yeah, I came to Ontario to go to Road to California, and after I scheduled everything, I said, "Hey, I'm coming to California. Are you coming to Ontario?" I'm like, "You have to come to Ontario to meet me. I just can't be like when a couple like an hour from you and you're not going to see me." I guilt tripped him. It's okay. But he got something out of it. He got to go see Road to California. He got to experience the quilting world a little bit more and other. But there's the quilt that I made for his birthday. Yes. But yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. He is definitely the same person on the screen as he is in real life.
You guys, I just realized that the microphone that I've been using and muting all night isn't the microphone that the software picked up, so I do apologize.
Okay, it's okay. I'll get some new photos, and I will be releasing a video now that we're telling the truth.
Yeah.
But I'm going to incorporate all the other stuff I did during the week, so it'll be out in a couple days. I'm trying not to rush.
But you're the person behind the camera, so they don't see us together.
We'll see. When the camera is like 4 feet in front of your face. And I'm still glad I didn't buy that mat. I'm still glad because I was sold. When your hand was in there, I was like,
I know. I saw you and I'm like, nope, thank you.
I was peeking like.
I'm like, walk away.
She had me. If I was by myself, I would have bought one.
Yeah. He did so well. No fabric was bought. No fabric was bought. Like he was eyeing things. He's like, oh, I like those.
It was
apples,
shiny.
right?
There was a lot of shiny stuff there.
He did well. He did well. Super proud.
I'm gonna hang that quilt. Where are my fancy hangers? Matter of fact, I think I have these really extreme pant hangers.
Okay.
Thank you, Ollie. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Terry. Y'all were hearing me yelling at my dog earlier.
Did I send
too.
you a picture of that before I made it? Did I? No, I didn't.
No, because you said secret project a million times.
I know.
I thought we were in Area 51.
We were in Area 51. But I told but really, Mona's whole community saw it before you did.
Yeah.
I was safe. I was safe on Discord. I was like, he's not going to go on Discord and look at this.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying his favorite colors are black and white, but I just wanted something.
Oh, it matches my cake. When I eventually have my hockey room, I'll put that above the couch.
And did you see like the backing's gray?
I did see that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I know. I thought of the King's colors, and then just something simplified, like more masculine. You guys, like in modern.
Absolutely.
I didn't want anything that was too, girlish.
Oh, I skipped past it.
It made it. Oh, what happened?
Yeah. Does William have the quilting bug now?
Oh,
I do. I'm bit. I absolutely do have the quilting bug. I was amazed but let's be real, like the ones that won the contest, they were kind of breathtaking. I was like, whoa.
yeah.
Excuse me, it was artwork. There were some that looked like paintings and someone was sewing them. That's amazing to me. I love it when people like my Klingon flag, that's 6 or 7 different pieces. Whenever I wear that and people are like, oh, I love that. I'm like, hey, I put this together. So it was absolute artwork. I'm being careful, but I'm totally understand. Did you say so over and all, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
In the 2 days that you were there?
Yeah, I did. And that was really my first quilt show. It was my first quilt show.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Really? Twinning it up again.
I thought I told you that.
No.
Yeah.
No, I have man ears. You probably did. You probably did.
Scratch those when I was little with my mom. I know that doesn't count because it's not a quilt show. But no, this was my first official quilt show. So I had to get something underneath my belt before QuiltCon.
Everything I found a great use for shoelaces left over for making masks. I still have thousands of shoelaces from my purchasing addiction. I still have thousands and thousands of shoelaces. So if anybody's looking for baby blue, extra long, fat laces, I'm your man. I might incorporate those in my quilts.
You could weave them and make a rug out of them.
Yeah.
I'm still not anti that.
Yeah.
I just haven't got that bored yet.
And then you can just kind of stitch it together around the outside and like in the middle just to keep it together.
Mm-hmm.
When are you gonna make a quilt? Maybe a quilt-along. I have to figure out my camera for when I'm cutting my blocks.
Oh.
And we'll give everyone powdered wigs because we know you guys will be judging every little thing that I do.
There's no quilt police here. There's no quilt police here.
Tomorrow we're gonna have to get on because I want technical support before we start.
I know I am down to start quilting. It's just something new. That's all. It's just, and of course, it will be my second attempt.
Yeah.
It's okay. You saw my first one, right? Or did you miss that part of
I
Tuesday?
mean, I showed
No,
my
I did. I was
girlfriend
watching.
the other day.
I watch on
Yeah.
the replay too because I don't sleep at night,
Okay.
so I'll watch. I watch all. I watch everything.
So
Okay.
you saw my first quilt, and it is not square, nothing. Like even the front goes to the back a little bit. Like it's not lined up. It is ugly, but it's okay. It is okay.
I'm not saying. You know what? In a weird way, today did kind of inspire me. So I'm not anti quilting. It's intimidating though. Like today when I was walking in and you see all those giant quilts hanging from the
So
ceiling.
overwhelming, isn't it?
That's like the Hall of Justice. It's the Hall of Quilts.
It is. Oh, they were beautiful quilts.
Oh my god.
Beautiful quilts. Did you
Okay.
take pictures of that?
No, because I was so overwhelmed.
Okay. So to help bring the intimidation level down, first and foremost, a show like Road to California is juried. So
Mhm.
all of those quilts, they've sent pictures in to
Yeah.
see whether or not the judges want to allow them in, and they've probably turned away probably about 2,000 quilts
Yeah.
Okay.
because they didn't have enough space. So those are the top of the top of the top. If you submit your quilts into like the state fair or county fair or local quilt guild show, you will get it judged there, and you'll get tips and pointers on how to improve your quilting for getting into a big show like Road to California. So it's not don't let it intimidate you and scare you off.
Yeah.
That's years of work.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was
do quilts
definitely
in
major league.
fair this year. Yeah.
Some look like optical illusions.
Mm-hmm.
You turn the corner and I would be like, okay, let me.
Oh,
My
I
first
had
quote was a Holy Hobby.
Holly
Hobby.
Hobby. I had a Holly Hobby lunchbox in kindergarten.
Oh.
Oh, that brings back memories.
It's not something that I'm slowly turning. I'm slow.
But you know what? And they had clothes that people were
Mhm.
selling.
You
So
make quilted clothes too.
and you make quilted clothes.
I
You
do.
could make
I
quilted
do.
You could. But no, you could have a booth eventually. Maybe
I was thinking about that too. Maybe I could clear out the. And I'm not kidding. If you are anywhere, excuse me, from 5'6" to 5'10", I'm your man. I have a jacket for you that'll probably go right to your ankles.
I agree, Rita. She says that you should not stop making what you're doing now, though. Yeah, just add quilting as an extra.
Oh yeah, I'm making clothes is something I love to do.
Yeah.
It's something I absolutely love to do, and I don't think I could ever walk away from my giant hoods. And I have just
No, that's you.
my cape addiction. This is like the tip of the iceberg. This is how much I've shown you how much I'm into capes right now.
Oh my gosh, Jess.
I still have a whole other outfit that I haven't even shown.
Okay.
Sunbonnet Sue variation with the hoods.
Sunbonnet variations.
Sunbonnet Sue with his hood variations.
So a big bonnet with a giant hood in the back. I could do that. With or without wiring?
No wiring.
That's a good one.
She knows exactly what I'm talking about, I think.
I think you.
You gotta make what trigger the dopamine. Absolutely. I don't think clothes are in it for you, and that's okay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna love you regardless.
I wake up and I'm like, I'm gonna make a pair of pants. Then the next day I wake up and I'm like, I'm gonna make a complicated coat. The next day I'm like, I'm gonna make a trench coat. It's
like I
how
can see you making a block to put on something to put, but not a quilt.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And so I would love to do that with you.
I'm down.
We could make a block. Like I can even cut it for you, and all I got to do is just put it together.
Okay. Yeah, you know, and I can send it back to you because
Right,
you
Ollie?
like have the the actual long arm.
You want me to? But if you're gonna put it on clothes, you want me to quilt it after I put it on your clothes? After you put it on your clothes?
No, I'm just saying if I ever do decide to make a quilt.
Okay. Can I had this random idea. Am I allowed to say it?
Go ahead.
Okay. People. I think that we should make 12-inch blocks.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
12-inch finished or 12-inch
12-inch.
before?
Okay, 12 and a half inch unfinished blocks. 12 and a half unfinished blocks. Random colors, what it doesn't matter, whatever it is. Send them all to me. I will make a quilt and then quilt top, send it to him so he can make a jacket out of it. And it's from all his
Oh, that'd
people.
be fantastic.
Actually, the actual pieces that I used to make for the quilt for the pattern.
He said yes without saying
Aw.
yes.
What did I miss?
That's
I
all
had
he
to put my
said. And I don't, I'll send out my address. It's okay.
Hey, native, hello, hello. The wildfires, they really did affect us. It was bad, but they're pretty much contained in my area. And it's raining right now, so that's 100% of a positive. I almost want to like go outside and go running in the rain, like, thank you, rain.
I'll mention it again tomorrow on my channel and see if there's anybody that wants to hang out with me and do that. All we need is like 24 blocks. Let's see.
It depends on if it's gonna drag the ground or not.
Was the first time.
Well, yeah,
And sleeves and
24 at the moment. Yeah, I can think of. It's almost like a block exchange, Ollie, but we're making one quilt top.
you know what?
And then
Do it double. Make the lining also quilt blocks.
okay.
Make it double-sided quilted, and then he takes the quilted pieces and
Should I bind it too?
no.
So he can use
I
the
won't.
binding as like the edge?
Well,
We'll talk.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I need to know dimensions of your jackets. Okay. Please. Thank you.
Oh, I can tell you my specs right now because it's all to my shoulders, to my arm. I can tell you exactly from my shoulder to the tip of my finger.
Aw.
Your voice and breathing sounds better this time. Thank you. I was panting. I could not breathe.
He
No,
does sound a lot
I
better,
was
you
waiting.
guys.
I was waiting for Joydy to respond to this one. I knew she.
Yeah,
like,
I was waiting for
that.
I was like, wait a minute, it's really, really late for that. So I'm hoping it's the other.
Thank you,
Great.
Candace.
Great to see you, Native. Great to see you. I thought that you meant sleep permanently. No, I meant to bed. He's old, so I have to carry him. Aww.
He's 17 and a half years old.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
My parents.
Special to be able to have him that long.
I grew up with 2 dogs that lived to be 19.
Oh, that's so amazing.
The one that was the first one, it was around before I was born. Then the second one lived for 19 years.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
gosh.
One of the reasons I'm quiet right now is because I'm shocked at the rain. Like we needed this so bad.
All right. So yes, I will mention this on my channel again tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it. So I don't want to overtake his channel with talking about it.
Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay. This is a sewing channel. I promise you. I just like to waffle. I love hanging out with everybody and talking. I haven't been feeling well, so I'm on a bunch of antibiotics and prednisone. So I'm in full talk mode.
Well, I just don't see like, I was, Tasha's comment was true. It's just like you making a quilt might just, but making blocks could be your alley. And then I thought the people can each make a block that's 12 and a half inch finished, send it to me, and then I will quilt it together in some arrangement and then send it off to you so you can make a jacket with it.
I like that. I like that idea.
So basically you have pre-lined pieces.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna I'm going to start just sewing together a lot of my denim. First, I'm gonna cut blocks, but I'm
And
gonna
use
have to
all
like
types of
sit
medium guys.
down. I'm gonna have to sit down and
It's a
like
need.
concentrate.
So, are you gonna make a rag quilt, or are you just gonna make a regular?
It's gonna be a regular
denim?
quilt, but
No,
if
him with the
him?
denim.
The denim, I was thinking about making a jacket a long time ago. I used to watch this sewing competition. I can't remember what it was. It was like it was on one of the it was on Netflix or one of those networks, Paramount, I think. But this one particular guy won in season 2, and he was a denim artist, but he would patch everything. So he'd get light denim, dark denim, black, and he would quilt. He would basically quilt them, but it was a
Okay.
lot of work. It's a lot of work, but that particular style speaks to me, and it's something that I like. I dress like that because I wear a lot of denim, as somebody saw today. I am the denim cowboy.
Well, and then I
So,
showed you that denim bag that you could make.
you know what's so funny? I could make that in 5 minutes.
And if you make it with the pockets and stuff, you can set it right next to your sewing machine and put all your notions in the pockets.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
I was inspired today. I saw a lot of things. I was like, I can replicate that. That's beautiful. What is this?
Yeah, quilt shows are great
What
for
is
that kind of things.
Yeah.
I was absolutely inspired today.
Yeah.
And it was good to be around like-minded people, because
Mhm.
regardless, we all kind of had the same, love for what was going on in that room.
Mhm.
And it's weird to see the variety of people, that came from all across America to come to Ontario, California.
Yeah.
I promise you,
Mhm.
we have way more exciting stuff here. Next time you come there, I'll take you to Raging Waters. Come during the summer. I'll take you.
Mm.
Quilt Road to California isn't during the summer.
I know. I'm just kidding.
So how am I going to get there in the summer if there's not a quilt show?
We'll find a quilt show that has a theme park near it.
Do you like to go to theme parks?
I like funnel cakes and lemonade and kettle corn.
Yes. Oh, you can just go to a farmer's market for that.
We have a lot of fairs here. I swear, like kettle corn vendors make millions in my town because you'll just randomly see some guy with a kettle corn stand. As I mentioned with the military a few years ago, it could be wrong thing to someone else. Sorry. I lost 2 dogs, 3 cats, and that is absolutely sad. Is there like a certain circuit that goes? Does that particular road to California? Do those people go from like?
Quilt show to quilt show.
Do they travel
It just
together?
depends.
Yeah.
No.
So I bet a lot of those same vendors will be at QuiltCon,
Yeah.
and they go to market in Houston, and I bet they go to Paducah and Daytona and Lancaster. Mhm.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
Yes, he does.
Did you see anyone else from the channels?
Yeah, I saw Etta Tazar from Laundry Basket Quilts, and then Eleanor Burns from Quilt in a Day. And then I saw Rob Appel, but I saw him online. Like, I have no idea how I missed him. But I am upset that I missed him. Absolutely 110% upset.
Mood Fab. I would definitely take Jazz to Modelo, man. Downtown LA is an experience. I would definitely take Jazz to downtown LA, but Mood is overpriced.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. And I'll tell you why. It's because especially the one in LA, every show that is that has to deal with fashion, they go to Mood Fabric.
Yeah.
So they're sponsored by all these shows, so they make so much money from the movie industry. They don't need us.
Are we gonna have to do like Trip with Twin?
Absolutely.
Or like-
Twinning.
Like we're gonna have to have like a channel going, like as we travel.
As the bobbin turns.
Yes. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh, I love it. Look
Like
at you.
hourglass through the sands of time as the bobbin turns.
Yummy as the
Oh my
bobbin
gosh.
turns,
I
Yummy.
know.
You can tell I used to hang out with my mom watching Days of Our Lives and all the Young and the Restless.
I'm done. I'm done. This is great.
Oh, I had a great time. Hello, crafty people. Great to see you, Sylvia. Great to see you. Welcome. Oh,
Hi,
let me make you big.
Sylvia.
So I still have to do the strawberry.
Oh,
The strawberry goes in this section up here, so I can't assemble the rest of it.
yes.
Oh, my
That's
horse.
beautiful.
I had to make 4 of these.
What number is that you've put together?
This is the first one.
Okay.
So we're doing the cow next, or no, the goat next. So I
Are you
start
and
cutting the goat.
Sean? Are you and Sean together like monthly or?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He'll be over here the 16th of February.
All right. So you still have
So my
time.
Sunday. Yeah,
Eleanor is in her 90s.
She
yeah.
she
She's up
is.
there.
I could tell just
She's
the way she was walking. Like I wanted to give her a big old hug, but there were so many people around her.
There always is.
Yeah.
It is really hard to get close
I
to.
didn't want like some little yuppie like me going, "Hey." I just saw her from afar. She's amazing.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
watch her until the day I die, probably.
I've gone to her store when she's been there,
Good night,
and
Judy.
there's no room near her. Good night, Judy.
Have a great night, Judy. And Mona, I grew up watching Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless, and even when I was in high school, I watched Passions. Breathe in, breathe out. I still remember the theme song to that show. You were the passion.
So now I have to make a video clip of as the bobbin turns.
As the bobbin turns.
You might want to make sure it's not copyrighted
Patent
first.
pending. Patent pending.
No,
Absolutely.
Oh,
That's going to
thank
be
you, Laura.
absolutely beautiful.
we can put a color in front of it. Mm-hmm.
You're going to make t-shirts with that. There was something else that I said that we said we were going to make t-shirts out. I completely forgot.
Oh, there are so many things. I wish I would have had my notebook.
Well, when I saw you, I was like, and then this one time at band camp, and then this other time at band camp, and then this other time at band camp.
And I was so similar. I was like,
So,
yes.
so when I go to quilt shows, what I do is I take pictures of everything that I want to do something with later, so I can always sort back through it later. So I
Yeah,
still have a quilt
Yeah.
pattern I've got a picture of to do that with.
And I love that. I just wish that we could video our conversation so I could go back to our
Yeah.
conversation and go, what was it? What was that we were talking about for a t-shirt?
Like sands through the hourglass of time. I remember all the
Neither do I,
music, the
Rita.
openings, and it's weird, especially when I watch because I watch a lot of retro stuff on. I can't believe I just said retro. I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube,
Right.
and it's weird when I recognize. I'm like, that's from 1980. What? And I'm like, oh man, I remember that opening.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to put twin bobbins because we're twins.
I'm down.
Okay.
I am down.
So I think we got around this whole patent pending thing.
So, what am I, chopped liver? Gotta ask.
No, you
you're
are McCoy. You are Dr. McCoy. You are. If I'm Kirk, you are definitely. I'm a doctor, damn it. I'm a doctor, William. Oh, I went to band camp for several years in summer.
Mm,
I've never been to band camp.
I never watched those, but no TV as a kid. My parents were 21 with 3 little kids. Those movies were just hilarious to me. I loved the band camp movies. Bay City. Wasn't that the one spin-off of the soap opera called Bay City? You know what? It very much could have been. I watched I had no say over the television, so I watched whatever my mom was watching as a kid. And I've seen every 90s Oprah episode you could possibly think of because she was on every day at 3:00. Have a great night, Mona. Thank you so much.
Good night, Mona.
Wait, Mona.
It sounds like you've had a long day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm
Hey,
gonna
Linda.
go to the toot the second off. See, now you have me all inspired. Like, I need a Mountie jacket now. But then I'll just never cross the border wearing it.
Yeah.
See, that's what you get for hanging out with me. Weird, inspiring ideas.
The first time I ever had a TV when I was a kid
My spares.
was birth mom bought a TV home. The day Elvis died, that was weird. Wow. Yay. What is that? Hello. Yay. Great to see you.
Hi, Linda. How are you doing?
My mother used to watch Peyton plays. You know, I have fond memories of hanging out with my mom. And when my mom got breast cancer in like early 2012, and it was funny because I hung out with her for a full year. We just sat on the couch, and I was like, "Oh, this is old school," and we just watched TV. You know. Search for tomorrow. Yay!
I have a question again.
I have officially been converted. I went to the road to California, which is not QuiltCon. I went to the road of California today because I've said QuiltCon 1,000 times. I think I just like saying QuiltCon.
I think you did.
But it was amazing. I had a great experience.
Twice, and I was like, I'm just gonna let him keep saying it.
I met great people. I got someone was I got to do the tough guy handshake because somebody was completely intimidated by my cowboy hat. Today it was an experience, and I got to see amazing quilts. I'm gonna release a video. Well, I might just do the road to California 3-minute video.
Do you want me to send you all the quilts that I took pictures of?
Well, I have a ton of video. I have a lot more video than I thought.
Oh, okay. That's
But
good.
it won't be that long, but I took a lot more video. But I do have almost the entire presentation of the iron. Twin.
Of this one?
She had the mini one, so she had.
Okay.
But you had your hands under a mat while somebody was ironing over the mat.
Oh, okay, that one.
Yes.
And by the way, you have a lot of faith in people. I would be like, you first. You put your hand under there first.
No, I trusted her.
I know you did.
Yeah, and that iron, and she was just and I felt the top of the mat. It was hot. I was like, ooh.
That's how they get you. That's like the sham wow of sewing. That's how they get you.
He was really trying to sell me though, like on the smaller one for the EPP, and I'm like, I don't even use an iron for EPP, so that kind of like, I don't need that.
And I didn't need it. I was like, just take my money.
I think he wanted the iron. I think
I love my money.
I think he wanted the ironing board because of how wide it was.
It was so big, I could have literally stood on it and taken a wave.
And then I would have looked at you and go, "Do you iron?" Honestly, I would have asked you if you iron.
I'm an aspirational ironer. I think about ironing. I own quite a few.
So I just want to make sure that whatever purchases you make is going to be towards something.
I own a press, and I retired it when people were like, "Hey, can you press my suit?" I was like, "Business is closed."
Oh, well, we can make T-shirts with it.
I never thought about that. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I might bust that back out. I'm gonna be rearranging this room completely pretty soon. So I'm telling you, going. I almost said it. Going to the road to California inspired me today. I think it's because you said QuiltCon a bunch. It's just I
Just
like
because that's
the
where I
word.
want it. Yeah, because I kept telling you the next time we get together for a quilt show, you're coming to Raleigh for QuiltCon. Tease.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading Terry's comment. I'm trying to figure out a way.
Yeah.
I'll pose as bag boy for the Kings. I'm kidding. I can't believe you didn't buy anything at the quilt show. I really didn't. I'm really sticking strong to my 2025 no buy.
He did amazing. Like I said, oh, it's okay. You know, it's Road to California. Like it's a buy. Like it's a mulligan. Like it's just something. Like it's all right. You don't do this every day. But no, he was hardcore. He's like, no, I'm not buying anything. Seriously.
I have everything, and I would see certain spools, and I'm like,
oh,
okay,
I know. He was attracted to the thread. Like as soon as he saw it, he was like, his eyes went right to all the thread, and I'm like,
I'm a moth to a flame. Like I love thread. I like sewing, so I need tons of thread.
and it was shiny thread. It was just like,
Wait until your birthday box gets there, William. You have a spool of very shiny, pretty.
Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you I completely forgot about that. Heck yeah.
Don't spill the secret part. But yeah.
I won't. No, I haven't. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That would be so cool if we did a quilt block with that. Like everybody contributed one.
Yeah. For a jacket? Is that what you're talking about? Are we still on that?
No.
What else are we talking about?
I used to hang 5 on the ironing board when I was a little kid. That's actually like one of the reasons I learned to stand up on a surfboard.
I didn't read it.
How wide would you say those ironing boards were? They were like, I could sit on that thing. It was
18 inches at least, minimum. And I bet it was about 18 inches.
I have an old ironing board as well.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna put all your stuff? See, that's the thing. I have reached to the point where I have no more room. I had to get real with myself in 2025. And the funny thing is, in 2024, I said, I am not buying any more sewing tables. I bought 1, 2, 3. I bought 4 sewing tables. And in January of 2024, I was like, no more tables. And I did.
Hi, Mitzi. Welcome in.
Mitzi.
Hi, Missy. It's been forever since I've seen you.
Yes, we've missed you.
Absolutely.
Oh, I know. I had to lean against the wall. Like, I wasn't leaning against anything. I could feel my posture going. I'm old.
Oh, you've been hanging out with me. Because you're saying my life is my life. That is, I've been hanging out with William because I say all the time, I'm old.
I still have 732.
I'm old.
I saw this one box of thread. It was like $400?
$400.
And I was like walking past it, like
what thread was it? What thread was it?
I don't know. It was in a box.
It was a giant box, though. It was a giant box.
Y'all are telling me about this gorgeous thread that's in a giant box, and you're telling me how much it is, and you don't know what kind.
Because
that's like not fair.
Because it was $400. I was like, "Oh, that's $400," and I just kept walking.
Once I see the price, I'm like,
yeah. That's when you make a mental note of what is so expensive that you have to walk away from it.
See, this is why next time I go to a place, I'm bringing a notebook so I can just write everything down. I have to
take pictures. Just take pictures of everything.
It was overwhelming. It was definitely overwhelming. Yeah. It was a great day.
I had a clearer mind the second day than I did the first. Like the first day, usually, like, whoa! Like I can't believe it.
Yeah, Terry, you got it right. It was 732. Was it Aurifil thread?
No, not Aurifil.
Okay.
Maybe I might have clipped it in with my camera. I might have a I could pause it and read the box, maybe.
Maybe.
I
If
was
you can
reading
pause
them.
it, I can probably figure it out.
I was more or less trying to get like the crowd, the size, and then I started honing in on quilts because I was like, I had that whoa moment, that like Neo in the Matrix moment. So does that make you Morpheus, twin? You're Morpheus and I'm Neo.
Yeah.
Oh, it could have been Clyde.
You can never go back now. You know what? That street doesn't even look the same anymore. I'm quoting the first Matrix.
I'm trying to look it up.
Oh, last name.
Her-
It was it's here. I'll send it to you, Tammy.
Okay. Her finger's still recuperating, William, because they were all trying to guess how many spools of thread I had. So they were sitting there typing.
I was there for that one, and I was
Yes, you
copying.
were.
I was copying every time you'd say announce a winner. I'm like, I'd scroll back through all their numbers.
I knew people were going to be doing that. That's why I waited.
That's it.
Oh, Floriani. Okay, that's embroidery thread.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty.
I love that feeling. Looking at what I'd like to make in comparison to the price of buying it for someone else seems doable. I like it when you can make something instead of buying it for someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just means
Not
more.
in real life. I hope everything works out for you, Mitzi. I hope everything works out for you. I'm just here to be a goof on the internet, and I hope everything works out for you. Sometimes you can find really good deals at thrift stores and on fabric. You know, people would always talk about this. As an avid thrifter, I rarely found fabric, but I live in an area where there's just, we have massive fabric stores and people just don't donate fabric to thrift stores. The first days for thinking, we go back to second for decisions.
Yes.
That's
I knew I wasn't buying anything the first day.
That's a smart policy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that. I do that too. Like I walk I walk or ride through the entire quilt show.
Night, Linda.
Thank you so
and then I
much
always
for
go
stopping
back.
by.
Good night, Linda.
Our thrift store has a fabric section.
Oh,
Never
jealous.
in LA County would you see that.
No, right?
The one by my house, it's kind of bare bones. That's why when I started finding sewing machines there at the end of the year, I was like, "Oh, this never happens here."
I gotta get a ruler. Oh no! I'm sorry for your loss, Mitzi.
Yeah.
I'm knocking stuff over.
I'm telling you, my sister passed away. Things are getting back to normal. I am so sorry. In 1 year, I had my grandmother and my father pass away within like 13 months of each other. So I completely understand. Plus, I got to choose different fabrics. I love choosing fabrics. You completely and utterly, I'm reborn.
Oh.
I was blind and I can now see.
Oh, your eyes are opened.
I see the quilting light. Yeah,
all it took was 3 hours at a quilt show, y'all.
I didn't say I wasn't easily impressed. I just said I had a good time. And I'm easily impressed. Oh, so sorry for your loss, Mitzi. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would too. Just walk through, leave my money at home.
Yeah.
Oh. Absolutely. We're here for you, Mitzi. We are absolutely here for you. Lots of crafters in town.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can always spot the crafters when I see those denim jackets with their patches. I'm like, you made that. I spot my fellow crafty people a mile away. Plus, I'm always looking at fashion because I in a weird way, I'm into fashion, but not like that weird artsy fartsy stuff. I like to see what people are wearing. and I replicate it. You know, if I like what I see, I replicate something.
With your own like style to it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Which is great.
This is very true. Mixed no.
It is in the Bible.
When I was a child, my two grandfathers died in the same day. Wow.
Ouch.
Yes, yeah.
Do they sell?
No, yeah. Well, they were selling yards of fabric there today. The multiple vendors were. So you had Kate Fassett there, Laundry Basket Quilts. They were Lori Holt fabric was being sold on by the bolt. There was multiple. I could go on and on. A lot of Riley Blake fabrics.
I finally got to meet someone from More Sewing. Thank you so much, Mitzi. Thank you so much. I have had so much fun making capes. That's something I'm going to continue to do. I've been watching More Sewing is one of the first like sewing machine manufacturers that I subscribe to, just because they were like near Huntington Beach, and I've been watching them for years. So it was weird to see their stand, but of course they'd be here. It's like a couple hours away.
Too, with all their machines out.
Oh, I had to walk like this by all those machines. I was like,
I heard your comment. You're like, oh, machines, I can't do it.
Oh.
And it's like when you walk in, they're all right there in front of you.
Oh, it is.
That's intentional.
It's Sewing Machine Shangri-La.
Yeah, I know. I saw my Janome and I was like, I want to take you home, but I had to leave her there. Oh.
It was an experience. It was definitely something that I'm gonna do again. 5 out of 5 stars. I will recommend. We're almost gone for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It doesn't even feel that long. It really doesn't.
It definitely doesn't. And that's surprising considering I was on the road.
I love SSR's. I mean, the Blizzard quilt that I made. And then in my little compilation video, there's probably 3 more laundry basket quilts inside of there. So
and I feel that your quilting shoes need honorable mention. Your shoes were amazing. Your shoes were amazing because I'm observant.
I know. I was just like, oh, he noticed my shoes.
I'm classically trained. I'm observant.
It opens doors for people, like car doors. Very nice.
If you're not a gentleman, you need to go to my so-called life school of etiquette.
No one opens up car doors for me. My husband's like, you're just so independent. I'm not doing it anymore. But it felt nice. Thank you.
I love Moore's Sewing Machine. I love Moore's. I'm biased. If I was going to spend thousands of dollars, I would probably go to them to buy a Juki because I know they're a licensed dealer.
Oh. Yeah, I want to. Yeah. Jukis are on my list. I just got to figure out which model I want.
I want the one that all the YouTubers have. I want to be like the cool kids.
2010.
Yeah, it's the 2010
QI or something like that.
That was the TL. Maybe it is the QI.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Missy. It's that shot where they're sitting there, and it's the same shot. I watch bag makers. I watch people that make all kinds of weird stuff, and they all have the same sewing machine.
Oh.
Star's beautiful quilts, but anything is too hard for me.
Everybody's asking about your shoes, Jess.
Oh, okay.
Were you wearing stilettos, Coach? I thought they were amazing.
I can't wear heels, y'all. But there's my shoes.
Look at that.
Oh, those are cute.
Those are, I love those.
Yeah.
Look at
Those are
those.
cute.
They
Those
got
are
like stitches on them. But they're Incas, Inkkas, and it's handmade shoes right here out of the United States up in Vermont. So
That's awesome.
and they have all different types of shoes. I just saw these. I'm like, yes.
I need to watch another sewing machine. They are listening.
They are. They are, William.
Well, I like if for as much money as I spend, I should invest in an industrial because sewing is what I do. So I need, and I sew everything I get my hands on. So I need an
Mhm.
industrial.
But you do need a zigzag, so that's one thing to take into account.
Very true.
Well, he has other machines for that.
I watch bag makers because that is really where I started this journey. That's funny. I just would subscribe to people, and then I would, you fall in love with someone's personality, and no matter what they're doing, they could be reading the phone book, and you'd still watch them. If you like who the person is.
I love watching Mona's channel. She does all different types of crafts.
Absolutely,
And
exactly.
I could listen to her for hours.
I have to be careful when I watch other crafters like that do other things other than quilting, because then I do go down the rabbit hole,
Okay,
and I don't have time for that.
I
She made a
started.
bag the other day. I'm gonna make it.
I made a scrapbook because I'm subscribed to a couple scrapbookers. I have a few, and the only reason I started it was because of YouTube.
I have one bag or two bags that I'm making. They're identical, but I'm sticking to quilting. I've got to stick to quilting, you guys.
When I first started this life, I was making bags.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Wow!
and
I've
so
made
I made lots of. I call them daddy bags because they were diaper bags, and then I would put and then I would make a like 20 by 18 pad to put on the changing table, because who wants to put their baby on a changing table? I mean, seriously. When they're out or in the back of the car. And so I would make one that matched the bag. And we call them daddy bags because what dad wants to bring a huge diaper bag with him? And so it was more masculine.
Terry, I need to let 20 go before I'd buy a Juki Industrial. This is so true. I would probably end up getting rid of my desk because it's basically the same size as my desk.
Maybe I should make a video on my daddy bag. I could make those again.
I'll keep looking at them. Absolutely. I love Mona's channel. And if Mona, if it wasn't for Mona, I wouldn't know anyone here. Mona was the first person I met out of everybody that we now are all chummy and friends and going to Quilt Cons, Road to California with. You know what? I'm going to start my own Quilt Con just so I can say the word Quilt Con a million times.
William
it's
Con?
already patented or trademarked or whatever.
I know.
Sorry.
I'll call it Will Con.
That one might be already taken by the Trekkies.
Will Wheaton does. He is. I know all about Will Wheaton.
Capes, pants, Tweed Con.
My daughter used to have a scrapbooking. I like watching people craft.
Mm-hmm.
I'm weird. I like watching people do things.
Yeah.
I love bag making, exactly. And my job collects old magazines. It's for the people that live there and stuff, but so I have just years of old magazines, just years and years. I started YouTube upcycling, and I eventually fell into making clothes. I was exclusively upcycling denim and doing my version of slow stitching and sashiko.
Very good.
I have to slow down when I say that word. I want to say senshiko, but that's not the word.
I know you keep saying you want to put an N in it.
I do. It's my Southern California twang. I just want to add things to it. It'd been hard for you to do, William. How can you choose? That is so true, Joydy, because every sewing machine has a story. I'm like, oh, I drove to Ventura with this one. Oh, I drove to Vegas for this one. This is very true with my sewing machine. But I'm doing really good this year. Like, I'm a compulsive shopper. I am somebody who needed an intervention. And the fact that I've made it 25 days without buying sewing machines or fabric is a small miracle.
I'm proud of you. Today, do you want to know what today is on the national holidays?
What's today?
National Fish Taco Day.
Oh, fish tacos are amazing.
That was today. And so tomorrow is mine and my husband's anniversary, and tomorrow is National Spouses Day. We had no idea that we were planning
Aw,
that.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
make a t-shirt with the Quilt Con artist on it. I like that idea.
Ooh, that would be awesome, Joy T.
Where is the road to California? It's in Ontario, California, at the Ontario Convention Center.
And today was the last day for this year.
Or
In the same place every year.
Con
At
artist.
the end of January.
I like that, Joydy. I really like that. Oh man. Today was awesome. It was absolutely amazing meeting you, twin. I had an experience, and I came out inspired. I was driving home, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna change. Today was so inspiring. So I'm officially gonna start putting blocks together and see what happens. I might start with the denim.
Yeah.
Because I do want to make a giant jacket.
Yeah, William, that's why I let Tom drive me home frequently, so that I can sit there with my graph paper and draw.
Happy anniversary. Everyone's letting you know.
Thank you. Thank
I
you,
like that.
everybody.
Most of my family's in Barstow, California.
Been there. Been a while, but I've been there.
It's now Sunday, but not for you. That's
Well-
right. You're under the shield of West Coast time.
Just for a little bit longer.
It's still 9:00 right now.
Oh, Joy T, his name is Tom.
Shrimp
I
tacos
do
on
know
the-
a Dave, but it's not him.
Shrimp tacos on the beach are the best. In Mexico, they are absolutely the best. Now I'm craving tacos in a foreign country. When I was a kid, we used to travel there a lot, and their food is absolutely amazing. Absolutely. Even if you go to like hole in the wall places, it's just the best stuff you've ever had. All right. We came, we saw, we high-fived, we shablammed. We went to the road to California.
We will continue the conversation again tomorrow.
Tammy, thank you so much for joining the mayhem that is Saturday Night Sewing.
Of course, y'all blindsided me and everything. I'm so okay with you. I'm so okay with all of you.
Twin, you are officially twin at this point. We are officially twinning at this point.
Thank you. I agree.
And you are as tall as you said you were, because people do lie about people lie about their height. They do.
Yeah.
So you were exactly as tall as you said. I will be back at it on Monday. We will be back at it. Actually, no, that's right. Tomorrow is the trifecta.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna form like Voltron tomorrow evening. I forgot.
4 hours in your face.
So I'll be back at it tomorrow with the Sewing Power Hour.
Yeah. So that's 11 o'clock my time.
Just send
Eastern?
me just Just send me what time. Just send me a time,
no,
and
your
I'll
time.
set the
If you go after Tammy, right? That's 11 o'clock Eastern.
8 o'clock.
No, that's way past. Okay. So
Okay.
I go live at 8 my time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern time.
And I'm going from 9 to 10,
Yes. So you're going 9 to 10 my time. I'm going from 8 to 10 my time.
which is 10
then
to
William.
12 my time.
hmm And then William is going from 9 to 10 his time.
That's 12 o'clock for me.
I'm
11
ready.
11 to midnight your
Going
time.
power hour tomorrow night, and I'm coming back on Monday too.
4 hours of power hour.
Wow. So if I get invited to your live tomorrow, I get 2 lives on a Monday with you.
Sewing power hour.
We might have to give Jess. We might have to let Jess sleep eventually.
I'll sleep. We'll see
Okay,
how I am after
We're
my
not doing the sleep when we're dead. We're not doing the sleep when we're dead thing. That's not part of it. It's not part of the plan.
Oh, thank you so much, Sylvia. So I hope everybody has a great evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back at it tomorrow. And like I always, it is so great to see you, Mitzi. It is so great to see you. I am so sorry for everything, but we're here for you, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. So I hope everybody has a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye.